rolling. All right. The most proud shall stumble and fall. All right, we're gonna get into that. Let me check the feed real fast. And we'll make it do what it do. All right, bear with me 1 second. All right. The most proud shall stumble and fall. There we go. All right, hey, Shalom. Jim and Charlotte back at you with another live camp. Through the Holy Spirit, the Bakak Dash. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Bakak Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We're talking this truth, Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, we'll get into this thing as usual. All right, the most proud shall stumble and fall. It is looking bad for Esau right now, man. Week to week, we've been on his neck, man, non-stop. Okay, because this is the end. Esau is the end of the world. All right, and we can't stop talking about it. All right, so we're gonna get ready to this thing. There's a lot going on per usual. All right, this whole situation with Iran, America, the so-called ceasefire, which wasn't honored. All right, bombs are still dropping, people are still dying, soldiers are still dying, and that's another thing that's really going underreported. You know, you got men and women that are getting killed out there in the Middle East, but the numbers are not really being reported like that, man. You know, because that mainstream media, as we all know, is full of shit, and they're not going to give you the full details, man. But we're in the time, man, the time of war, destruction, pursuing the. Let me get that real quick in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, right? Real quick before I grab that, this Ecclesiastes 1:4, and it reads, "One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abiding forever," right? And that generation is about to pass away is the generation of Esau, man. Esau's world is about to perish away, man. All right, we're in a time where Jacob, all right, the true biblical Israelites are being raised up in these last days, man, according to prophecy. All right, the Lord give us the breath back. All right, we will come back to the remembrance of who we are, of who we truly are, pursuing the Revelation 11 in verse 11. All right, after the 3 days and a half, all right, which is that 350 years that we were basically in a dead state of mind. All right, we were in the congregation of the dead. All right, we weren't in our right minds, calling ourselves by, other nationalities, other names, not knowing that we were that we are the sons of the true living power. All right, and Shalom. You see, so this is the time that we in that these Christians can't stop, that the world can't understand. All right. Anyway, we read that one more time. Ecclesiastes 1:4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. And that shows you too that when this destruction hits, all right, the whole world is not going to just blow up. All right, like they show you in movies. What's going to happen? Babylon the Great, America is going to be totally wiped out. All right, the land of the small hats is going to be wiped out in various parts of the earth. All right, Russia's going to get hit, China's going to get hit, North Korea. All right, when the missiles are shot off, they're going to hit the four corners of the earth, which is going to rearrange the planet, man. That's what's going to bring in the new heaven and new earth. Real quick, you get that in Isaiah 65, the Lord said, "I created new heavens, new earth." Right? That's what's going to cause, the ultimate change in this world, man. It's going to be through destruction. All right? Isaiah 65, I want to say like verse 12, 13. He said, "I created new heavens, new earth." 17. Yep, 17 and 17. Read 17 through 19.
You look at Isaiah chapter 65, verse 17. "For behold, I create a new heaven and a new earth."
Yeah, the Lord said, "Behold, I create a new heaven and a new earth." How's that going to happen? Via the destruction. All right? Had a nigga on the comment board talking about his opinion, right? He don't believe that. He says, what did he say? He said the Lord was going to send tactical nukes, but he doesn't think that it's going to go full-scale nuclear war. Well, you don't really believe it. You don't understand prophecy, man. Revelation 18:4. Hey, this nuclear war is going to be full-scale. All right? They're going to use the ICBMs. All right? They weren't created for nothing. All right? So what the hell are you people talking about, man? And how the scripture go, that vain opinion has clouded your understanding, man. All right? And what did the scripture say, man? Babylon's going to be desolate without inhabitant. All right, this place is going to be completely wiped out. Read it again out.
Isaiah 65 and verse 17, for behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind.
And the former shall not be remembered, nor come to mind. Everything about this side, this world on this side is not going to be remembered. It's not going to come to mind. Like it tells you in Job, I want to say 18, or Job 20, one of the two, right? It's going to be like a bad dream that's just going to fade away, roughly paraphrasing, man. All right? He should be chased away as a dream in the night, man. That's how quick and fast it's going to be. All right? Keep going up.
But ye shall be glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no more suffering. There ain't gonna be no more crying and suffering, man. No more pain, no more death. All right, the kingdom is coming. All right, and that's the message that the prophets have to the sincere out there, man. The ones that really believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. This is part of the good news. All right, that the Most High is coming to wipe. Matter of fact, get Luke 1:68. Read that. All right, because the Lord is coming to deliver us out of the hands of those that hate us. All right.
Luke chapter 1 and verse 68.
All right.
It reads, blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Shem God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
For he hath visited and redeemed his people. Go ahead.
And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
That's it. Go ahead.
As he spoke by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
All right, so as we always talk about, this has always been the message, man. All right, from the prophets that the Lord is going to come and establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. All right, this is what the prophets always inquired about. When you read the book of Acts, the first chapter, right? They thought the kingdom of heaven was going to be restored back then, when Yahushua was on the scene, man. But more prophecies, certain prophecies had to come to pass. It wasn't time yet. All right, read on.
That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
That we should be saved from our enemies, all right? You Jakes should know this by now, all right? That we have enemies on this side, all right? All right? Read that again.
That we should be, Luke 1 and 71, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
And from the hand of all that hate us. Esau and the nations, man. All right? Keep going.
To perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant.
To remember his holy covenant, right? Psalms 105, add on to that. Psalms 105, 6-8. To remember his holy covenant, which he established with his people.
This is book of Psalms 105, verse 6. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen. He is the Lord, our power. His judgments are in all the earth. Mm-hmm. He hath remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations.
Yeah, he had remembered his covenant forever. The word that he commanded to 1,000 generations, man. All right? Joel was 2:27. All right? And the Lord is all power and none else. He said, my people should never be ashamed. All right? And we have nothing to be ashamed about, man. Because we're out here declaring our rightful heritage, man. Isaiah 44, one shall name himself by the name of Jacob, the other by the name of Israel, man. All right, they should proclaim that God is his father. This tells you the Apocrypha, man. All right, so again, the true Israelites are standing up. And this is a sign of what? At the end of the world. Isaiah 19 tells you that, man. That this would be a sign in the midst of Egypt. All right? Read a little bit more into that.
Verse 9, which covenant he made with Abraham and his oath with Isaac.
Yep.
And confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant.
Yeah, you want to speak on that?
So he gave the law to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and not to nobody else. Not Abraham, Isaac, and Esau, right. Which them fake 48ers over there saying they us, they the real Jews. Right. And they're not, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, so-called Native American, Spanish, Black, Latinos, man. He made the covenant with us and none else. He only loved us. He told us we are his people. And them damn devils went around and, suppressed the damn truth. You know, back in the day, now the truth is coming up, springing to life, man. Sure. And the people are waking up and coming back to their power, man. If you ain't the ones that waking up, then you're gonna be destroyed along with these damn false accusers. These all Edom and these other nations that joined them in Psalms 83. They help bring our people down, man. Keep us, in darkness, man. You're gonna fall right along with them. Sure. So that's in order. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And it's all throughout the scriptures, man. And these damn devils, they know it. And these damn preachers up in these damn Bibles, they know it, man. Up in these churches, they know it. They just want to, get along with these damn devils, right, so that, they can have their little place in, leadership, and, keep that 501c3, keep that money coming in, man. Sure. They walk around and like they somebody, man. Sure. All they is generals and lieutenants and captains of Satan, man. And y'all going up in these damn churches, and Most High ain't in none of them churches, man. It says in the Bible. We keep telling y'all, and y'all still piling up in there every Sunday. Just Acts 7 and 48.
Yeah, get that real quick.
Let me get that.
Speak on it, brother. It's all over, man. Everything's done.
Yeah. And it says right here, Acts 7 and 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, and said the prophet. Isn't all these temples, all these churches and synagogues made with hands, human hands? Most High ain't in them. He ain't in them temples built with wicked, sinful hands, man. The only way the Most High gonna dwell in the temple is the priests and the prophets of his people, of the Israelites, the Levites, who have to build it, man. It's all in the Bible, man.
The temple are the believers now.
Yeah. And y'all go up to them churches, y'all worship Satan, man. At the highest level, man. You there hooping and hollering, you got the spirit and all that. That's the demons jumping on you, man.
Hey, hold Jeremiah 50, and we're gonna read 22 on down. But before we get that, I want to go to Isaiah 14, because again we're talking about the most proud should stumble and fall, going into Esau and ultimately Babylon, America, man. All right, give me Isaiah 14 out first, and read. You can just read from the top, really. And we'll read down to the point. We segue over.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Will set them in their own land. All right, and we have inherited rights, all right, to that land through our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And part of the promises of the covenant was to have that land of Canaan, man, the Holy Land, which the Most High in due time is going to uproot these heathen out of that land. That's why when this war takes place, that landmass is going to get wiped out. That whole region is going to get pretty much destroyed, man. That's why the Lord is accumulating all these nations' armies to that part of the earth for the valley of Yehoshaphat. All right? Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Yep. The Israelite foreigners.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Uh-huh.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were.
They shall take them captives whose captives they were. So we're going to have slavery in the kingdom of heaven. All right, for all you emotional weirdos out there, man. All right, we're going to have slaves. No Israelite is going to be doing any work in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, the scriptures say that in Isaiah 60 that the heathen are going to build up our walls. All right, they're going to attend to our flocks. They're going to handle the agriculture, man. They're going to build our kingdom up, man. Go ahead, bro.
They're going to build up the waste cities.
That's it.
There's going to be no unemployment for a damn heathen, man. So you these white folks and you other nations, man, indentured servitude forever. Well, at least for 1,000 years for Esau.
Yeah, and that's the mercy of the Lord. Did we not build this man's empire? Did we not make his kingdom great, so-called? You see? Did we not do the same thing in the other captivities that we were under? What about ancient Egypt? Right, you had over 400 years, right, of slavery, bro. You're talking about generations of our people enslaved in ancient Egypt that made ancient Egypt get to its glory. Right?
What about Babylon?
There you go.
1492, the devils came over here, all the way to now, man. We still enslaved and building up Esau's kingdom, man. Still enslaved.
Hey, going back to Egypt, it started with Joseph.
Yep, exactly.
You know, with him being able to interpret that dream through the Holy Spirit.
That's right.
You know, he was able to get Egypt to a certain type of rich wealth because of the preparation that he did. You know, to try to you know, preserve life in that time, man.
And what about Greek, Rome, Persia, all these ruined cities you see all over the earth, man? Most High destroyed them. We was, you know, slaves in those kingdoms. And when we came back to our power, you see what, you know, look at Egypt and what, Lebanon, Baalbek and all them places. We were slaves once upon a time in those lands. And that's what America gonna look like pretty soon, man. That's right. And they shall rule over their oppressors, man. Isaiah 14 and verse 2 and letter N. And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Yep. We're gonna rule over our oppressors, man. That's plain. We're gonna rule over them that oppressed us. All right. Revelation 13, 9 and 10. All right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints, man. This is what we waiting on. Right? That's what you call true reparations, man. Right? Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 14 and 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Yeah, it says in my sword, the cruel slavery, man. All right? So that's the rest, the kingdom, man, being delivered out of here. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Yep.
And say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
Yeah. So the proverb is being taken up, man. The mockery. Okay, because we're in the time of what this place about to be destroyed, man. So right now, America, Babylon the Great is being made a mockery all over the earth, man. All right, all these other nations see that the power that this place once had is no longer there. All right, this place is the laughing stock, the joke of the earth, man.
The butt of the joke.
The butt of the joke. You know, it's America's turn now, right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. The Lord Yahweh had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Yeah, the staff represents power. The scepter, the staff is power. All right, dominion. The Lord is breaking that. Go ahead.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindered.
Yeah, with a continual stroke. Esau didn't stop, man. All right, once he picked up the sword, he didn't put it down. From the time he got over here to this current time now, man. All right, he ruled the nations through war. All right, through biological warfare. All right, through for taking resources, sanctions, taxes. That's that continual stroke. Right? Go ahead.
The whole earth is at rest, and it's quiet. They break forth and singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against thee.
There you go, man. So Esau is that feller, that lumberjack. All right, that tree cutter, because the people are regarded as trees in the Bible, man. Right? So once this man finally falls, there's going to be a great rejoicing over the planet Earth, man. Imagine that. Imagine that. You got to visualize that. Imagine when this place finally falls on and how the Earth is going to react. You see? You got that.
Hell, verse 9, Isaiah 14 and 9. Hell from a need is moved for thee to meet. For meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee.
Yeah, and that's what's happening now in the spirit. It stirreth up the dead for thee. The dead are the heathen nations, man. The kings of the east are being stirred up. Hold that real quick. Go to Revelation 16 just to make my point. All right, it says the kings of the east are prepared. Revelation 16. I want to say verse 12. Let me see real quick. Revelation 16 and kings of the east. Yeah, Revelation 16:12.
So Revelation chapter 16 and verse 12.
Yep.
And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up.
And the water is literally dried up. All right, brothers did lessons like years ago going into that, man. And it dried up to the point where it made the Omega sign. Right? And the Omega means what? The end. Right? So everything is spiritual, right? Go ahead.
It says that the ways of the kings of the east might be prepared.
That the ways of the kings of the east might be prepared. And you know what's heavy right now? They just showed North Korea and South Korea unite, man. Yep. Kim Jong-un and the leader of South Korea, they shook hands at the border and they crossed the border with each other, man. Then you got Taiwan and China bridging the gap, so to speak. Hey, y'all about So you got these nations, they're starting to unite against the Western hegemony, man. This is a big deal. All right, North and South Korea were once divided. Now they're making amends. China and Taiwan, right? You got what's the other one? You got Iran, as I talked about last night. You got Iran and the so-called, the Israelite nations, right? The dragons of Arabia coming together. 2nd Ezra 15. Yeah, the Lego movie, they showed you that, man. Pakistan, Iraq, Afghanistan, Turkey. Who else? Libya. All the sand nations. All the sand nations, right? They're all going to come together to unite against the American and Israeli forces, man. So it's a wrap. Understand what's going on, all right? Read on up.
Isaiah 14 and 9 again. Hell from a neat is moved from thee to me.
So, Salaki, read that again, brother. Yeah, Salaki.
Revelation 16 and verse 12.
Yep.
And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates.
That's right.
And the water thereof was dried up.
That's right.
That the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
That the ways of the kings of the east might be prepared, as we just talked about, man. Them nations on the east, them kings of the east are preparing war. All right, they're coming together, uniting against the West. Right? Let's read on.
Isaiah 14:9. Hell from a neat is moved from thee to meet thee as thou comest.
That's destruction. All right, that's what the Lord's talking about. Go ahead.
It stirred up the dead for thee. Even
earth. Yep.
And it raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
And it have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All right, we're living that out right now, man. Okay, go ahead.
All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as weak as we?
Yeah. See, so they see blood in the water. Yeah. They see that America's weak. They're not winning the war. All right, Iran is putting belt to ass. All right, and they're trying to downplay it on the media, man. Okay, America is spending $1 billion a day to fund this war, man. They're already at $48 billion so far, man. So they're gonna go broke behind this shit, which is gonna usher in the Great Reset, man.
Which is why they're pushing it.
There you go. So we know that this microchip is coming. All right, go ahead, bro.
Art thou become like unto us?
That's right.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Yeah, all that pride is out the window now. It's being brought down to the grave, man. Nobody fears you. Nobody fears you. Nobody's listening to you. Nobody takes you seriously. Right? Go ahead.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and thou knowest of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee,
yep.
And the worms cover thee.
Yeah, all the since, as we talked about, since the so-called New Year came in, the Most High has fucking exposed this place. Where were you at? Get that in Nahum 3. Right? And this whole since the New Year came in, it's been real nasty, man. All right, everything from the X-Files, the Epstein files, the trafficking, all of this shit, the rituals, the shit that's going on in the White House. MAGA fell apart. Right? Right? Everybody now, these MAGAs feel betrayed because Trump is compromised, man. Hey, he's owned by the tiny tops, man. Right? He's the first tiny top president. All right? So all his motives and agendas are behind the tiny tops, man. Right. And everybody knows that now. Right? You got it out.
God. This is Nahum 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
Yep.
The prey departeth not.
Yeah, we're the prey. It says the prey departeth not. We're the prey, man, and we're soon to be released from captivity. Right?
I really showed that in the Lego video.
There you go.
New Babylon.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's it. They know who we are.
Yeah, right.
You know, they know who the true Israelites are.
Right, because they had the Aztec,
they know
pyramids and all that.
Come on, man.
But it says Nahum 3 and verse 2.
So all this going on, you still got niggas talking about we ain't the Israelites, man. The hell with y'all niggas, bro. You know?
God.
Go ahead.
Nahum 3 and verse 2. The noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumbled upon their corpses.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great death via nuclear destruction, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft.
Yeah. So Babylon the Great, because this chapter is going into to Nineveh, man. But America is spiritually Nineveh. This is the epicenter of witchcraft. All right, anything that you can think of as far as being dark goes on here, man. All right, there's no limit to the wickedness that's performed here, man. That goes on in this place, man. Elder Apostle Gabar was going into his lesson earlier, speaking on Bohemian Grove, man, and all the shit that these powerful elites, when they get together in secrecy, right? They do a lot of rituals and demonic acts, right?
If I can add to you, because you had the post I saw on Instagram. There's a post I saw on Instagram where it was showing that what's the name of the demonic looking bitch that's in the fashion world, the black fingers? Michelle Lambie or something. Yeah, she's Rick Owens' wife.
Yeah.
But they were showing her on a boat, and it was like, what's the reason why all these people in positions of power always have kids with them? That was pretty much going into the fact that they use these kids for rituals.
Oh yeah.
Rituals, sex slaves, or whatever.
Yep.
Like you said, it's all type of demonic shit going on behind the scenes that's now being made public. Yep. Because we're at the time of Esau's exposure.
Oh yeah.
Continuing on, Nahum 3 and verse 6. Salakia, verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
Read 4 again.
Come, verse 4. Because of the multitude of whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft.
Go ahead.
That selleth nations through her whoredoms.
Yeah, and the whoredoms could be tied back to these philosophies that's pushed. Jeremiah 51, right? How Babylon made the earth drunk through her philosophies, man.
Right.
All right. That wine that scriptures talk about.
Right. Different idol worship.
Yep.
But it says that selleth nation through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft.
Yep.
Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
Speak on it, brother.
God. So pretty much, essentially, that's what's going on right now, right? A great exposure, man. The Most High is making this place bare. Through the EP files, and various, different exposures, what we're seeing is a great exposure going on here in America, to where now you're seeing all this, like the scriptures talk about how Satan transformed himself as an angel of light.
Yeah.
Well, all that is being reversed now. Now this man is being seen as being that wicked, demonic devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Not everybody is coming to that realization of who the wicked is in the scriptures, man.
That's it, man. The wicked and strange people. You got it, brother.
This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 2, just laying back on the same sentiment. It says, take the mills. I'm going to start from verse 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. All right, in America, Babylon the Great is known as Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, you see, because it takes on the ancient customs that the Babylonians did. Right. It says, it says, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground, there is no throne. So the Lord ultimately is taking that, that eminence that America once had. America was known as, the hammer of the earth, but, that essentially, that power that they once had, again, is being stripped from them. It says, sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And pretty much, that shameful spewing, this used to be, at one point, this used to be the place to be. Everybody wanted to come here, you see, but the history of this place is being brought back into remembrance.
Oh, yeah. Every day.
It says, verse 2, take the millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So pretty much, as we was going into, Esau Edom is being exposed, and chiefly American Babylon the Great.
Right, so much so that even your average day Edomites, you know, they're questioning who the Edomites are. You know, they're coming to find out who really, like, it started with Amalek. You know, people are pointing the finger at the real Amaleks, that they're Amalek. You know, y'all ain't Israel, man. Y'all from the lineage of Amalek. You know, and now regular Edomites, you know, coming to figure out that they're Edomites. You know, talking about I seen that video talking about one Edomite was saying, I hope I forgot what he said. He was saying, you know, I hope I can find some type of peace in the kingdom, you know, under the Israelites. You know, hopefully I have a good master that can treat me right. But that sentiment is gonna start coming more and more here soon, man. With all this exposure coming out, everybody knowing these Edomites operate in complete wickedness, they're gonna start seeing that everything that we're saying is true, man.
Yeah, precept. Mm-hmm. Jeremiah 16:19. O Lord Yahweh, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. This running back on what you said. These damn devils, they, you know, you white folks, they come to realize their forefathers told them lies. They ain't the people. They ain't blessed. The Most High ain't with them. They are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Hell, they thought they was angels, didn't do no wrong. They thought they was the damn chosen. Come find out their forefathers told them damn lies. Told them lies that the blackie down there, he the devil. You know, he cursed because, you know, Ham, some stuff they come with Ham. You realize that all that was lies, man. Come find out that they the damn devil. And the Most High hate them, man. And they gonna see it, man. They gonna find out the hard way, man, in short time to come, man, how the Most High really feel about you damn devils, man.
And read it again, just to qualify it real quick. The same verse you read, Jeremiah 16.
Oh yeah, come. Jeremiah, Revelation.
Jeremiah 16:19.
Jeremiah 16:19. O Lord Yahweh, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth.
Right, so this is really the qualifier is dealing with the Israelite foreigners. Go ahead.
Shall come from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely the forefathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit.
Right, so you got to think about from the times of the Maccabees, it's the time of Yahushua being on the scene. Our people were far removed from their heritage, man. So now we're in that time where now Jake is coming to the realization of who they truly are according to the book. Right now, the true understanding has been established that what? That we are the biblical Israelites, man. The sons of Jacob. All right? And that can't be denied, man. All right? Anyway, let's go back. What was reading?
Got Nahum.
Yeah. Give me a little bit more on that.
Nahum 3 and verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
Hey, the Lord is lifting up the skirt, man. You seeing everything. Right? It's nasty. You know, go ahead.
Hey, now also, you know, people are figuring out that America is that Babylon the Great.
That's it.
Is that daughter of Babylon, man.
That's it.
I mean, certain Christians been talking about it, but you know, you had was a couple months ago about that Christian saying that Babylon the Great is actually a city.
Yeah.
You know, talking about the Vatican City and all that.
Yeah.
You know, but none of that makes sense. You know, all fingers point to that this place is that Babylon the Great, pursuing the prophecy.
That's it, man. Can't get away from it. Read it again now.
Nahum 3 and verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, right, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
Hey, the Lord lifting up the skirt. You pull the skirt up, it's a damn rod under there, man. You know? Hey, that's who we at. You know? Go ahead.
And I will show the nations thy nakedness.
Yep.
And the kingdoms thy shame.
And the Lord said, I will show the nations thy nakedness. The whole world is seeing the exposure of America, man. The corrupt leadership, all right, how they got the people in oppression. Right? That's the video that Iran did. Yeah. Showing you that they taxing the people, taking money from people, robbing the people blind. And they show that it's pretty much Babylon don't give a fuck about their people, man. Right? What they do to kids, the rituals and all of that, everything, man. The shit we talk about every day, man. It's all coming out. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee.
That's right. And
make thee vile.
And make it. The Lord said he was going to cast abominable filth and make thee vile. Yeah. Right? This is a horrible place. And the world sees that. You got it?
and will set thee as a gazing stock.
Yeah, look up gazing stock,
God.
You know?
So gazing stock, the Strong's H7210, and it says looking, appearance, seeing, sight, appearance, sight, spectacle.
Spectacle.
That was pretty much it.
Look up the common difference. Just see what you get out of that.
God.
A gazing stock. A horrible example. Right?
So this is a definition for gazing stock. It says it's an archaic term for a person or object that is publicly stared at.
Yeah.
Typically with scorn, contempt, or intense curiosity.
There you go. Great shame on his glory.
Right.
It's a shame to be a so-called American right now, man. All right? Any more?
It says it is often used in a humiliating context.
Oh, man, see? America's being humiliated, man.
On a global stage.
On a global stage, bro.
Yeah, beat them Taco Tuesday. He ain't,
come on, man.
He ain't doing what he said he was going to do. Everybody see here goddamn bluff.
Yeah.
He
don't want the smoke.
He don't want that.
Because he know his legacy is done.
Oh, yeah, he's finished.
So either he going to do that and fuck his legacy up, which is already done, or he going to die. It's going to kill him. He's done, bro. They're too far gone. That's why that ceasefire was to save his ass. And Israel was like, fuck that. We're going to go bomb Lebanon and then do that fake ass cop out.
Draw your ass right back in.
Also, you didn't say Lebanon was on the ceasefire. Nigga, yes, they did.
Right.
But it's to keep the troops over there. That's what Apostle Star said. He's not going home. He's over there. He's going to stay over there.
That's it.
You ain't never coming.
Yep.
You're going to die over there. That's all it is. Ain't none of you going to get, ain't no redemption when you go over there.
Troops ain't getting put out.
Hell no.
Yeah, something real quick. I just asked ChatGPT, how has America become a gazing stock according to Nahum 3rd chapter?
Oh, man.
It says, applying to America, the Bible does not explicitly name America, but it said that the people of Nahum and modern nations often point to patterns like a nation that was once respected becoming mocked or criticized globally, internal issues, division, corruption, instability.
Not to cut you off, but they had on the Lego animation, they had not a Jew, and Trump burning on the fucking on the obelisk, man. Two devils burning, bro.
Yep.
Come on, they burnt the what's the shit? The statue?
You said it. The
obelisk. The other one with the bull face.
Oh, the ball.
Yeah, they was burning it. They burned the ball all with the American Israeli flags.
Yep. Because they know that's their God. They know that's what they worship, man.
That's it.
Other than them saying they believe in the Torah and all that.
And that's why you see a lot of other countries doing that too. You saw Iran did it, Mexico did it, and somebody else just did it too. I forget
Pakistan.
Probably Pakistan.
Yeah.
3 countries that did it so far.
There you go. Read it from the top again. You got it, brother.
It says jump to the point. It says, that said, people who apply Nahum symbolically to modern nations often point to patterns like the form of power to public embarrassment. It says a nation once respected becomes mocked or criticized globally. Internal issues, division, corruption, instability become visible to the world. It says exposure of wrongdoing.
Yep.
Nahum emphasizes sins like violence, deception.
That's the same parallels as America. Is that not how America, deception throughout the earth, violence, deception through their media, they slander, they set up puppet leaders.
Yes.
That's what America's been doing the whole damn time, man. Now everybody's caught on to that shit. Yep. Isaiah 25:7, man. That covering cast over the face of all nations is done. The Lord have destroyed that, man.
Yeah, don't forget about the scandal.
Yeah.
Where Trump was blowing up Bill Clinton, man. Remember that?
Man, yeah.
They got pictures of him, man, grabbing his rod and shit.
Grabbing his dick. I mean, Salaki, but
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is your president. These are the people that's ruling.
And then it came out that his wife was pretty much getting pimped out by Epstein.
Come on, man.
Right.
So
it made sense. Because he bought her.
Yeah,
that's all it is. He bought her and put her and showed her around. What they call him a trophy wife.
Yeah. They tried to make it seem like, she didn't know what was going on, and they dropped the pictures where it's a plethora of pictures with him.
Come on, man.
She had to make the speech talking about she had no affiliation.
Yeah,
she tried to make the speech for that
came. And then you had them pictures that got leaked with fucking Stephen Hawking in the damn dress.
Yeah, man.
They hold him like a little baby. Man, these fucking weirdos, bro.
But hey, Job 30 and 8, man.
Yeah, baseman.
base man. Children of fools, foul man, Lord in the earth. These are Edomites. We really have damn devils ruling over us, man. This rulership is based off a bunch of fucking retarded people, man. And that's not even a lie. It's not a joke. It's facts, man. You got to think about the stuff he was doing in slavery. That's the same stuff he's doing now, man. The same stuff, butt breaking. What you do? Why you got to do that? That's nasty. He's a freak. He's an Edomite, man. And the Lord said there's no more profane person than Esau. He don't get no worse than the damn Edomite, man. The Edomite woman, she'd pop a damn dog, a horse, anything, man.
They took what the Canaanites were doing and fucking sprinted off with that shit.
Yeah, they ran with
it. Which is they shit anyways.
Right.
That's their knowledge back from the serpent, but still. Right. That's these nasty motherfuckers. But that's why I said they always got kids for them. Yep. They always got some fucking rituals they're doing behind the scenes. These niggas are children of Satan, man.
Yeah, literally.
You got it.
Continuing on. It says Nahum emphasizes sins like violence, deception, exploitation. Applied today, some see political corruption being exposed, moral or cultural decline being openly debated worldwide.
And that's why you see the fall of this man's society, man. Because the moral decline of America is just getting worse and worse. Yeah. These people don't care. You see all this corruption and stuff going on. People walking around with their merry day, just waiting for the summertime, just going to the beach. They don't give a fuck about what their government's doing to them. They don't give a fuck about them getting ripped off every day, man. They with it, man. They with it. Hey, same. What's the scripture say? As such as the Lord or such, the rulers such as the people. And you see that, man, the way these people carry themselves, man. All this wicked corruption and nasty stuff going on behind the scenes, and you people don't care at all, man. You still want to be part of this world. You still want to celebrate and embrace this wicked-ass society, man. You still uphold these wicked-ass holidays. Everybody tell these holidays go back to pagan gods, and these motherfuckers still do that shit, man. But that just showed the moral decline of these damn people, man. Ain't no fight. And one more thing, like I was telling Jake yesterday, Issachar at my job was asking about the war. I said, this is how you know it's a moral decline. I said, back in the 60s, when that Vietnam War, you really had people protesting, like, fuck that shit, I ain't going, you ain't taking my kids. What more so now? The thing out there, it's made public that here in 2026, December, the draft.
The draft is coming back.
You don't hear nobody out here crying about that shit. Back in the damn 60s and the late 50s, come on, you ain't taking my son. They ain't going to the draft. Motherfuckers get missing and shit. Right. What these people doing now? They don't give a damn. That's why we keep saying this is why prophecy will not stop. It's not gonna slack because they for the picking, man. This is time for these people to get the hell out of here, man. They so damn dumbed down and shit, man. The Lord got to get rid of them, man.
So, give me a little bit more Nahum. God. You got some more, Cornwall?
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Go ahead.
It says, point 3, a loss of fear, respect for other nations. It says Nahum or Nineveh was feared, but later pitied and scorned. Similarly, some argue America is losing global influence or moral authority.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It says public judgment as a warning. In Nahum, the fall of Nineveh served as a lesson to others. The idea is that a once dominant power becomes a cautionary example.
There you go. The things that were written aforetime were written for our learning, man. Woo. Yeah. You see that?
Everything is filtered through the scriptures.
There you go.
The scriptures is a blueprint how the Lord will have a kingdom rise and a kingdom fall. That's why the Lord speak about the Tower of Babel. Yep. Then you hear about Babylon. Then you hear about Babylon the Great, like the elder the elder Yahshua was going into last night, man. It's three Babylons mentioned in the scriptures, and all of them was written as an example, man. Yeah. Of how they're gonna fall, how it's gonna be a rise, and how it'll be a fall, man. Right. What more so America, man?
Hey, things twofold, threefold. You know
yeah,
what I'm
but you gotta have the understanding to comprehend that, man.
That's right.
That's a spirit while we read Isaiah 14 where it says the golden city has ceased.
Yeah.
That proverb or that saying is being magnified through the prophets, man. Mm-hmm. And now everybody now your everyday American is saying that, man. How the fall of America is imminent. Yep. Right? The economy is shot. Mm-hmm. Everything's about to fall, man.
It is. Mm-hmm. It is.
Can I get this Revelation 18?
Go ahead.
Just start at 5.
So Revelation 18 and verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
And that's what you see, man. Her sins. Who's the her? Babylon. The whore. The great whore that sit on many nations. On many waters. The waters represent the people. America, man. It's all the wickedness, the genocide, the corruption, the deceit, the lies, the fraud. You name it, they have done it, man. It have reached unto heaven, man. The Heavenly Father have seen it, man. Your works has been shown forth through the firmament. What's that? Psalms the 19th chapter, man. The internet has exposed you, man. You have been made nasty, man.
This is Job says the heavens have revealed his iniquity.
Iniquity, yep. Was that Job 27, I think?
Job 20 chapter.
So then the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
And this is why you seeing the way America is going out, man. How has America rewarded other nations? Matter of fact, how did America reward the Israelites?
Right.
Genocide, bloodshed, separating of the children, slaughtering of our women, our elders. Nothing but wickedness on top of wickedness, man. And it's still unto this day. That ain't stopped, man. So to reward her as she rewarded you. You got it.
Yeah, because Esau, he complains about niggas, but he created niggas.
You created niggas, man. Because when we got out of slavery, we was doing better than your nasty ass. They wanted to hire the nigga over a goddamn Edomite, man. Why? Because a nigga had a trade. A nigga knew how to do something. And guess what? A nigga was trying to actually better himself. These Edomites didn't know shit. The nigga was a cowboy. He was a rancher. He was the one doing all that shit. Esau didn't know how to do none of that. He ain't know how to cultivate the land. He ain't know how to grow crops. Why? Because he had niggas out there doing it. And he had niggas as taskmasters making their other people doing it. But as soon as they got out of slavery, they didn't need an Edomite no more. This is why you hear about Rosewood and Black Wall Street and Black Belt, Tulsa, Oklahoma. You hear about Jake thriving and doing good.
And that was everywhere. It wasn't just Tulsa, Oklahoma.
It was here.
North Carolina, South Carolina, all that, man. Jake was prospering.
Prospering. And what did Esau do, man? What did the devil do?
Come and kill and steal.
Kill, steal, and destroy, man. John 10 and 10, man. That's his identity. That's what he's known for. But the Lord set him up for that, man. Because why? This is not our rest, man.
Right.
You keep going. Now hold that. Can you get that for him real quick?
This is Revelation 18 and verse 6.
Oh, yeah, we already had it. We reading that now.
Oh, yeah, we reading that?
Yeah, bro. Spirit heavy, bro.
Revelation 18 and 6.
And we're going to get on you goddamn devils. That's one thing a lot of you camps don't do. We get on Esau, man. Because it ain't over. The Lord put the spirit on us to continue to cast your ass down.
And the Lord said he required which is past.
That's right, man. He required which is past. And all that shit you done, the Lord ain't forgot about it, man. Right. Keep going.
Revelation 18 and verse 6. Reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
And that's what, 1,000 years of slavery, man. Right. Double, man. That's what's coming to Esau, man. Yes, slavery's in the Bible. Slavery's coming back. Yes, slavery is coming back, and it's coming back big, man. It's big business, as they say. Big business.
Hardcore slavery.
Yeah, hardcore slavery. Big business. There won't be no unemployment lines. Right. There won't be no. Nah, there's gonna be big business in that day, man.
There ain't gonna be no Edomite standing on the side of the street begging.
No, you won't have time for that. You ain't got time for that. Get your ass to work. As you told Jake, lift your head up. Get strap up your bootstraps. Yeah, exactly. Keep going.
In the cup which she hath filled to her double.
And that cup was slavery, man. Double. You read, what's it, Psalms the 73rd chapter? Yeah, you read it about the slavery. That's the cup of the Lord, man. That's what's coming. You're going to drink the dregs. Say drink the dregs thereof. You're going to drink every bit of that, man. Every bit of that slavery. You're gonna drink that shit, man.
Psalm 75.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure you drink of that cup, man.
That's it.
Because as the Lord ain't forgot, we ain't forgot, man. Right. Keep going.
How much hath she glorified herself and lived deliciously?
And that's the so-called white man. They have been living deliciously, man. Yep. Off the genocide, off the back of the Negro, Latino, Native American, and the Spanish, man. They don't acknowledge us building up this society. They don't acknowledge that was at Zechariah 11 and 5, man. Wisdom Solomon 1 and 5. They don't give a damn, man. 5 and 1. They don't care. So she has lived deliciously. Guess what? That is about to get turned upon your own pate, man. That's it. All that rape, robbing, and stealing, and enjoying it, and making it a joke, and think it was a fun and games. That shit over with, man. The Lord has have required which is past, man. You got something, bro? You got something to say?
I was just gonna add to the point that's where that shame for glory is coming in.
That's right.
Right? Yep. Everything that they put up on this pedestal is being the origins are being shown to the earth, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Keep going. I got one, two more.
It says Revelation 18 and 7, how much she hath glorified herself in living deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her.
So much turmoil and sorrow give her. Keep going.
For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow.
And that's what these damn Edomites thought, man. These goddamn, what was it, boomer babies and shit. Yeah, right, they thought that was gonna be good. Right. When we'd never see adversity, we'd never see a fall, man.
They still think that's
exactly. We're gonna continue to see our legacy been passed down to generation. Shitting me. Right. Your legacy is getting shipped over there to goddamn our man. That's where your legacy gets shipped over.
Yeah, his legacy is fire.
Yes, that's what your legacy is, man. You about to be destroyed, man. The Lord said there should be a sacrifice in Basra. Basra represents the chief city of Edom, man, which is primary today. As the elder said, you can link the things up with the past with the future. Guess what? That's the American, man. Keep going.
Yeah, Basra, Mount Seir, Syria.
Yep. Petra.
Petra. Mm-hmm. All of that. Egypt.
Yep.
You know? You got that.
For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Yeah. These damn Americans, man, they proud to be American. They thought everything was good, especially when DJ Trump got back in office. Yeah. That's why they was pushing that.
Talking shit.
Yeah, that MAGA spirit. Yeah, man. Put you motherfuckers back in slavery, man. Yeah.
Hey, just like how Jake got proud when Obama got in office.
Yeah, riding around with Jeezy and shit. Yeah, remember that shit? President is black. Yeah. My Lambo's blue. He didn't do a damn thing. Man, you got these crackers, man. Yeah. Just like him, he gave them SB pals, man.
That's it. He was supposed to prevent the war.
Exactly.
He put the niggas in war.
Put the motherfuckers in the war, man.
Come on, man.
Fucking dummies.
Y'all niggas ain't learned yet?
Nope.
Still voting.
Still voting,
man. They can have it.
Hey, Trump said there ain't gonna be no damn election in the next couple years.
Exactly. And now you see why. Because they're gonna have to get rid of it because due to the war, due to the insurrection, due to the uproars of the people. That's what's coming, man.
That's how you know, because they're not even talking about midterm elections right now. All that's been going on, right? All the campaigning and things of that nature with these politicians, and nobody's talking about it because they know there's not going to be another election, man.
Yep.
Right? So it doesn't even matter who gets put in the House of Representatives or in the Senate, man. Continuing on, Revelation 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her.
And that's what you're seeing, man. You're seeing the plague starting to increase. You're going to see the death toll over there in Iran go through the fucking numbers, man. You're going to see that. That's coming, man. Yep. They trying to black that out with the satellites and stuff like that. I'm hearing reports that they really don't. They trying to black out the satellites so people can really see the damage to the ships and the planes. They don't want people. Yeah,
that's what I said earlier. I was talking about that earlier before you came.
Yeah, they don't want people to see all what really happened, man. Because it's only going to continue to get worse.
It's going to be mass death out there, man.
Well, they were doing that before they bombed Israel, man. They were beating up the cameras on side of the building so people couldn't see what was going on.
Yeah, it's immediate blackout. They said those that's caught recording over there, automatic jail time.
There you go. See?
Because they don't want people seeing that it's getting fucked up. It's judging, man.
That's like when you made a video on like last year when they were killing all the reporters that were showing what
they were doing in Gaza.
I got something for you, Cap. Isaiah 34 and...
Somebody get Joel real quick. Because I just want to land back on what he was saying. Joel,
3.
Second chapter, you got it out?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 34?
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
34 3.
That's the spirit. They're going to add right to it.
Isaiah 34 and verse 3, it says, their slain also shall be cast out.
That's for you, Cap.
Yep.
And their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. It's going to be a lot of dead bodies.
Yep.
It's happening now, man. Like we talked about, it's going underreported. All right, because when they did release the body count 2-3 weeks ago, they said over 500 soldiers were dead. So imagine from that point now, it's probably double, triple.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Yeah, mountains represent major governments, man. How are they going to be melted through nuclear war? All right, the mountains shall be melted with their blood. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf that falleth off from the vine.
That's that mushroom cloud. All right, any more?
And as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Yeah, that's the ICBMs. All right, it's going to come down on Idumea. Idumea is Greek for Edom. All right? The people of my curse for judgment. Go ahead.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness.
Yep.
And with the blood of lambs and goats.
Hey, because you know, hey, when you, like, for example, when you barbecuing, right, the fat off that meat makes the grill burn even better, man. It makes it burn even harder.
Yep. Get that nice little sizzle.
You know what I'm saying? Get the flavor in the meat and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Take a little pinch out that.
That's it, man.
It says, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, for the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra.
Right, and that's symbolic for the people. The people are going to be a sacrifice in that nuclear fire, which is going to allow that fire to burn even harder.
Yep.
Right? You niggas are coals to the fire, man.
Literally.
You know?
Yep.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, which is tied back to America, man.
So how can the Edomites be saved when the Lord is telling you that's their future judgment?
Exactly.
So I don't get that when people come up here and ask about an Edomite. Future judgment for an Edomite is getting burnt the fuck up. So how can you get saved through that, man?
Shit.
And that judgment hasn't took place. That right there haven't took place yet.
Right,
That's soon to come. So how can you get saved, man? He said it's gonna be a sacrifice in Basra. Then he says my curse upon Idumea. This Edom. He's giving you parallels of who the fuck he's talking about. So how can you come up and keep asking, can an Edomite get saved? No, man.
That's it.
He's already ordained for judgment, man. He's cooked. Literally, he cooked. Either way it go, he cooked, man.
That's it.
Damn.
Exactly. Get that Joel 2:20 just to add on to that.
God. This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 20. It says, but I will remove far off from you the northern army.
The northern army, that's America's military, man.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
Go ahead.
And will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
Right.
All right?
Them deserts.
Yeah, them desert lands.
Yeah, the mountains are range.
Where all the troops are being gathered at right now. Go ahead.
It says, with his face toward the East Sea.
With his face towards the EC, going back to Iran, the Persian Gulf.
Yep.
Right? There's a lot of shit going on right down there right now.
Yep.
All right? Got the Strait of Hormuz, all of that.
Right.
You know, certain ships are not able to go through.
Yeah, and them damn oil tankers, man, them things, they go so slow. Shit, it's like damn, I forgot how slow they say. It's like shit, literally like early 6 miles per hour. Yeah, imagine stopping them damn things.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So them shit slow as hell, man. Them things hold over a million barrels. Them shit slow as hell.
Yep.
You think they just sitting there with damn going fast as hell with all them barrels on it? The hell no, man.
Right, exactly.
And that take time. It take months. It takes months.
You got it, man.
God, it says, I'm gonna read it back.
Yeah, read it back. Yep.
Joel 2 and 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, with his face toward the East Sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea,
which is the Red Sea. Go ahead.
And his stink shall come up.
And his stink shall come up. That's the dead bodies. Go ahead.
And his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things.
Yeah, so the world's militaries are going to be destroyed in that part of the earth, man. Mm-hmm. That's where the gathering is taking place. Yep. All right?
Hey,
go back to Nahum.
Nahum 3. Continue off at verse 7. I'm going to read back verse 6.
There you go.
And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste.
Nineveh is laid waste. All right? But this is spiritually dealing with America. We're talking about here. Go ahead.
Who will be moaner? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee?
Right. Go to Revelation 18 and give me verse 19 just to add on to that. Who's gonna feel sorry for this place, man? Once the Lord does away with this place, man. Right? Who shall bemoan thee, the scriptures say. Right? You got it out.
You said verse 3?
Revelation 18 and 19.
19. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 19. And they cast dust on their heads, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea, by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour she made desolate.
And for in 1 hour, she, Babylon, the whore, the great whore, is made desolate. That's all it's going to take. All right? So as I talked about earlier, it's going to be full-scale nuclear war in this place, man. 200 million warheads raining down on this hole, man.
Right.
All right? Hey, these are the last days of the last days, man. All right? Get with the program. Do you want to be saved or not? Do you want to be delivered from this destruction or not, man? Right? What was you holding up?
Yeah. And that golden dome ain't gonna save y'all, man. You know, Donald Trump trying to make precautions and stuff, but that none of that's gonna save. Prophecy states that this place is gonna get hit pursuant to Revelation 9 and 16 with 200 million warheads, man. 200 million nuclear warheads. And when you look at, you know, how these warheads, the devastation that, you know, with the impact of one, you know, it's pretty much saying how it's hotter than the sun and it can pretty much decimate an entire city. Imagine 200 nuclear warheads hitting this place, man. That Golden Dome ain't gonna stop shit anyway. Come on, man.
200 million?
200 million.
Well, you know, these Edomites, they lying. They only say, if you look at the report, you know, America got 6,000, Russia got 8,000.
Oh, yes.
They lying, man. That's all they devils do is lie. They got way more nuclear warheads than that.
There you go.
ICBM missiles.
And the missiles can hold multiple warheads, too.
Warheads. Right. China got one, they can hold, what, 61?
Yeah.
Damn.
61 warheads.
Speaking of China, they're rushing military missiles to Iran right now to off Americans. That was in the news.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They said is Russia, Iran, and China working together?
Of course.
So how else is the United States going to be liquefied? It ain't gonna certainly going to be more than, what, 13,000, maybe 20,000 missiles.
Right. Pakistan, you got North Korea,
Israel,
China,
where they're going to be destroyed.
Exactly. All these nations, man. India,
Pakistan, Britain, France.
Yep.
This is Isaiah 14, verse, I'm going to read 11, start with 11.
Yep.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Yeah, the worms cover thee, man. The corruption, the decay. Because this very new world order that they're trying to push, you know, to bring to pass, is not going to fully come to pass.
Nope.
Right? The Most High is going to melt that shit.
There's too many holes in it. It's just too many holes in it, too. It's the way he got it.
It's not going to go smoothly.
It's not going to go smoothly like he think it is, man. It's not.
Jordan 20th chapter?
Yeah. Disappointing.
Shall be in straits.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Straits, position of difficulty.
Yeah.
Right. Wish that he's in straits now, man. Because nobody believes his lying ass. The people came back from NASA yesterday. Shut up, man.
Yeah.
I believe that shit.
Nobody went to the fucking moon, bro.
See, they're doing that Artemis bullshit. That was just, they gotta perpetuate the lie like they still still got things figured out. So it's convenient because that Artemis goes back to one of them with the Greek gods or whatever. You know, so they gotta still, that was a sacrifice, still trying to keep the narrative in their control.
Come on, man. They say the spacecraft was going 24,000 miles per hour. Just imagine they strap your ass on a damn 50 caliber and shoot your ass. You honestly think you gonna survive that?
That's why the video.
Come on, man.
Niggas had 3 legs, fucking extra fingers. That shit was fake.
Man, come on, man.
Like you said, them niggas never went. They've never left the Van Allen belt.
Can't get up there.
If they were going that fast, you couldn't even see it. It'd be going so fast. Can you see a bullet? No, you cannot. The top speed is. The fastest a bullet can go is, what, 3,000 miles per hour?
Right.
Come on, 14, 7, and 24,000.
Because you saying that, it's certain jets, like the videos we used to watch, where they show like the different speeds of the aircraft. Once it gets past, it's Mach?
It's Mach 3.
The speed of sound, you can't, the human body can't sit, and that's why.
Yeah, it'd be jelly.
G-force, them jets that go faster than that, they automated because the human body can't be in it.
Exactly.
And it showed you on that movie, one of the last, what was that last movie with Tom Cruise?
Top
Gun. Yeah,
Maverick.
man. And it's crazy because guess where they was at? Oh, no, the mountains. Was it the mountains of Russia? He was trying to get through.
They was fighting Russia. I don't remember.
He was trying to get something through some crazy mountain terrains, man. And he had to go by almost the speed of sound. And it was body attack. If you do that, man, you jelly, man. You done, man. You could.
Yeah.
The lies. That's what I said. Either forge your lies or position of no value, man.
That's right. This is the book of Isaiah.
It's looking real bad for him, man.
Yeah, look, it just looking
But see, this is what happens when you create a society based on lies.
Shit.
Where the Lord is resetting everything. Now we're to a point to where truth is being made back in the forefront.
Yep.
So everything that this nigga put in place to keep himself in his position is being unraveled, dismantled. 2 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, man.
Yep.
False ass exposing his ass.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the reason why the scripture says he's weary in the multitude of his counsels.
That's it, man.
Everything that he's trying to play or put up, it ain't working no more.
Every lie he's talking, man,
like, as soon as he does something, there's always a debunker. Exactly. Or somebody fact checking his ass.
Hey, there's the spirit. I don't know if y'all checked out the new season of The Boys, but they talking about that in the first episode, bro. They go into Homeland talking about we in the Golden Dawn era.
Yep.
They talk about that. They talking about they're using real names like Elon Musk and that. And they had the video to where he killed a lot of people, and they was like, AI, that's just a deep fake. We had to do this to cover up, so everybody doesn't know that you really did this shit. So they're showing you all this in the first episode of The Boys, man.
That's heavy.
Even with the NASA shit. If they went to the moon, which y'all left the nigga on the camera he met y'all to the moon first to watch you land that motherfucker. Yeah. So he was already up there to watch you land. And then you left the nigga. And then your phones don't work up there no more. You called down here.
And then the flag is waving like it's
Come on, man. Shit said it wasn't no air. Motherfuckers hopping around and shit. Dumb shit, man.
That's right. Fucking Nixon was on the phone.
Nixon on the phone when he ain't T-Mobile yet. This nigga, he on the fucking landline. Can you hear me now? What's old buddy from Verizon? Yeah, old buddy from Verizon. He ain't like what happened? They been fired.
He jumped shit, man.
Come on, man. Too many hoes.
Isaiah 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
And heaven is a position of power.
Yeah.
He's fallen from power. Because technically this is our hell in his heaven.
Yep.
But right now he's fallen from heaven. Yep. Right? He's fallen from rulership. Authority. Go ahead.
How art thou cut down to the ground?
Yeah, the Most High is cutting him down to the ground. He has no more authority. Nobody's listening to him. Yeah. Nobody fears him. Nobody's taking him seriously.
Yeah, nobody referenced the so-called white man.
There you go.
Yeah. His stamp of approval is no longer validated anymore.
Nope.
Which did as weak as the nations.
Yeah, this is the guy that brought hell on earth. Revelation 6 and 4.
Yep. Peace from the earth.
Took peace from the earth. All right, with that great sword.
To the point of the lies, like you just mentioned, that Yahshua has been bringing out lately, they're doing like in Egypt. Egypt was lying about winning the war. Because we know history is written by the victors. So while he still has control over the narrative over here, they can put in we know the Rothschilds own all the media anyway, the Big Six and whatnot. They're able to pump the lies that he's winning the war and that everything's fine, this was on this. All that bullshit they were saying is all because they own everything. But now people have access to worldwide media and all that, so nobody's really paying that attention anymore, which is why they want to chip everybody. Because if you got that chip, there's no more free thought.
Exactly.
They can implant what they want inside your mind, man.
Exactly. You got it, brother.
Isaiah 14:13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
Yeah, the stars of the Most High represent Israel, man. The 12 tribes, which we're still under slavery under this devil. Go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Yeah, in America, man, we're still in captivity. Go ahead.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
I will be like the Most High, and we see that energy now, that spirit now. All right, through his advanced technology, through the AI, through these scientific wonders, so called. Now he thinks he's God. Now they're talking about replacing the Most High. All right, go ahead.
Trying to get his image out of the earth.
Try to write man in his image. Essentially, he gonna do that, but when he put that chip in your ass, you know, he's gonna be your God now.
Yeah. But it's showing you how futile that thought is. You can never erase the Most High's influence on the earth because the Lord's Spirit is in everything.
That's it.
Even in your robots.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
In him.
Yeah.
In the ground, which is why he's trying to put the cement over it.
Yep.
The Lord's essence in everything, man. So that's a pipe dream.
That's it.
Isaiah 14 and 15.
That's right.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Mm-hmm. Complete destruction. Go ahead.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee Consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
And that's spiritual, because that's essentially what the world is saying right now. Is this the man that's responsible for bringing chaos, turmoil, disease, all right, moral depravity in the earth?
Yep.
Is this the man?
Yeah, the man that just brought straight death.
Come on, man. So all eyes are on this nigga right now, man. Yep. Go ahead.
That made the world as a wilderness?
That made the world into a wilderness. Look at the planet Earth under this man's rule, man. The earth is completely fucking destroyed, man.
Yeah, it's wicked, man.
All right, down to the different ecosystems, the soil. All right, the health of the people, the food that we eat, the firmament,
what is it, outer space?
The air we breathe,
all of that, man.
The ozone layer is fucked up. Everything.
It's all fucked up. Time is out of balance. Yep. The earth is out of balance.
Yep. You got creatures, you got animals dying off and shit.
Come on, man.
What the fuck, Esau?
Life would not thrive underneath this man. This is why the Lord, pursuing the Matthew 24, right, he made the day short for the elect's sake, because if he didn't, no flesh would be saved. Yep. That's why the earth is literally speeding faster than it's ever been, like right now. Yep. You know?
Days is getting going by
instead of I think it said instead of 60 seconds to be a minute, I think it's like 53 or some shit like that, 55 or something like that.
Yeah, we showed it up.
You know what I'm saying?
It got to though, man. There's just too much going on, man. Too much wickedness, man.
That's how fast shit moving.
That's right. Got the heart machines and
come on, man.
Shit.
Conjuring demons and portals and shit.
Right,
come on, man.
Doing too damn much, man.
Don't be honest with me, man.
There you go. Yeah. That's why I said I'm gonna keep reiterating. That 250 year marker has to have some type of spiritual significance, man.
Yeah, because
it has to.
And that shit ain't but barely 2 months away.
There you go.
Literally, what are we in? April? April be done in hell in a couple weeks.
There you go.
For real, that's how fast shit going. April be done in a couple weeks.
There you go.
That shit about to be done with, man.
That's it, 250 years, man. Let's see what happens.
Shit going about like that.
Yep, you got it out.
Isaiah 14 and 17. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof.
Come on, man. Is that not him?
Yeah, fuck concrete jungle and shit, man. That's how you know this. That's how you know he's the caveman. Look at this shit, man.
He divided the world up to where he moved nations out of their land.
Yeah, changed the names.
The names.
Yep.
America made it seem like it's a divided country. It's one big ass land. North America, Canada, Mexico.
Right.
You know, it's all the same shit. But let this man tell you, everything's confused now, man.
Yeah.
They turn the people into animals.
There you go.
Yeah. That's why the Lord said what? What was it? Matthew 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Yeah. Con means with, fusion means mixture. It's Babylon, this place. Yep. It's been broken down right in front of you, man.
That's it. You got it.
That opened not the house of his prisoners.
That opened not the house of his prisoners. We're the prisoners, man. Yep. Waiting soon to be released. Okay? Prisoners of war. All right? And our Savior, Yahushua, is coming to deliver.
Yeah, and that's how you know Jacob got too comfortable. They forgot.
Right.
They forgot. You be like, nigga, how you get over shit? Like, damn, nigga.
Indentured servants.
Yeah, like, damn. You ask this car, hey, didn't you used to rule over, man? Oh, shit, man. San Diego. Like, damn, nigga, you forgot? That's how you know he done a work on our people, man. He went to work on us, man. That's it, man. Niggas really think this is it.
Yep, mentally destroyed.
Mentally destroyed. They think ain't nothing else after America, man. They think this is it.
That's it.
That's why they brought that out last night. The Elders of Dallas, Revelation 18, it talks about the souls of men. When you look up that word, it's literally what that was talking about. What you just said. Yeah. They're captivated by the beast to where they don't see nothing else outside of America. Yeah.
Right. That's it. That witchcraft, like the elder y'all went into with the seasoning and all that stuff. We brought the slaves over here, all that stuff. Yep. He had to make us forget. He had to keep going harder. Then Jim Crow came. He had to keep going harder to make us forget, because we will always start to come back and remember ourselves. He didn't want that to take place, man. But not knowing he's a carnal man, this is spiritual. This is the Lord's will.
The Lord can always reprogram his mission. He's always done. All we need to do is just hear some form of a word, and he's going to bring something back. That's what happened with Nat Turner. Yep. That's why Nat Turner did what he did, because the Lord opened his mind up to realize he was an Israelite, and he did what he did, but it wasn't time yet. That's why the Lord ended up having Esau fuck him up like that.
Yeah. So they gave Jake plantation Christianity.
Yeah.
You
You know? Plantation Christianity still
Plantation
here.
Christianity and
Live and well.
Who's the president for the Judah Black Messiah? He said that we create another black.
Hoover.
Yeah. It's like we create. There's gonna be a black Messiah because we created it.
Yep.
So they thought they could keep us in this docile state. Like you said, there's always the spirit that they was afraid of because they knew the Lord was gonna wake his people up soon. We're in that time. We're in the midst of that third day now, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got it.
Isaiah 14:18. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, they go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden underfoot. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
Yeah, the seed of evildoers shall never be renowned, meaning honored, man. Esau's going to the grave. That's it, man. His remembrance shall perish from the earth. Right? Add on to that real quick. Get Psalms 37 and 28. And give me Proverbs 11 and 21. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Right?
Yeah. This is Psalms 37 and verse 28. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off.
Yeah, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. That's his destiny, man. Yep. All right? Give me the other one out.
Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Yeah, speak on it, bro.
Kind of says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. And ultimately, Esau, Edom, he's been destined to be destroyed, because he's been made to be the wicked. So Jake that subscribes to this lifestyle that don't want to repent, they're going to be destroyed right along with him.
That's right.
It says, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. And ultimately, the elect is going to be delivered from the said perils coming upon the planet Earth.
Oh, yeah. At the doorstep, baby. Let's read on out. You got it.
Can I add to that?
Yeah, you got it, brother.
That's verse 19 that you read.
Yeah,
it talks about being cast out of their graves. That's the legacy of the people who built this country, man. Right? All the people, they talk about rest in peace, right? As if you can't talk about the debaucherous nature and things that they did in the past, man. Right? So as you saw people going back, tearing down the Confederate statues and things like that, but they need to be tearing down the monuments up there, the foreheads of the presidents, right? Mount Rushmore. They need to be tearing down the Washington, everything up there in Washington D.C. because all those men laid the foundation for what you see happening today, man.
Oh yeah.
Right. So now these things are being brought back up and shown to the people that this is the true man that you're dealing with.
There you go. Like I said in my lesson, hey, America is one big Epstein file. If you think about it.
Yeah.
It was built off this shit.
And the men he named are like the leaders of that shit.
Yeah, these niggas were Freemasons.
Forefathers and shit. Top witches.
Freemasons was witches, man.
Yeah,
they was doing all type of shit that we know.
There
like
you go.
that clip I found on your old page where it was like Esau knows his heritage goes back to witchcraft, that old ass show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a video.
That was from the Twilight Zone back in the day.
Yeah, nigga came with the book. The book said witchcraft.
We know how we can win this war.
Yeah.
It said worship the devil.
Worship the devil. That's him.
I gotta bring that back.
Yeah, that's him.
This book I Isaiah.
I just want to make a quick point, just answer the point Quanah made, because in Washington, D.C., they just erected a new statue of Christopher Columbus, which it all started off with him.
Yeah.
With the exploitation of the Tainos and the slavery and all that.
Yeah.
Like brother mentioned, this is a whole giant Epstein list.
That's it. It was founded off that type of shit.
Right.
Rape, robbery, and murder.
Yeah, you got dressed like the Pocahontas story
Right.
and all that. They tell you from Disney, fucking John Smith took. They raped her. They was passing her around, man.
Yeah, and the Avatar is nothing but
It's a retelling
of all the whole damn stories, man. That's how you know that's Esau. He likes to keep telling that same story over.
That's what they was mad. It was like, yo, where's the black people in the movie? He said they are in the movie. They're just blue.
This
That's the name of the tree.
AWOL.
AWOL is Yahweh.
Right.
They know what they doing, man.
And they keep saying, "AWOL, remember, please don't forget us. Remember us." I literally just watched it. I finished Ash. I just finished it. I finished it third Wednesday afternoon. I finished it. It's a good one.
Remember who you are, like what Foster said.
Yeah.
They all get their plots from them.
And who was Scar? Esau.
Because it showed you that what happened when Scar got into power. The world went to shit.
It got dark. It was gloomy.
Scar was Esau, man.
The evil brother.
Yep.
His brother.
Yep.
So they get everything from the scripture.
Come on, man.
Simba was the chosen one. You got it, brother.
Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. That they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah. So that's the payback. Read it one more time, out.
This is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
But it wasn't me. Right?
Stay on that shaggy shit.
It wasn't me. I didn't have nothing to do with slavery. All right? But you are your forefathers coming back in the reincarnation. Right. So what did it say, out?
Prepare slaughter for his children.
There you go.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of their forefathers, man. You got to pay. All right? Your forefathers set the tab. You got to pay for it, man. You're back. All right? We're all back in our lots, man. Right? And these Edomites today, they reap the benefits of their forefathers, man.
Yeah.
You know?
The video with Jay earlier. She put them on blast. They don't want to admit that.
They don't want to own up.
Esau will go and do the BLM marches with you and all that, but when it comes down to it, they're not going to fight for your cause.
There you go.
That's what we're seeing now. Because when Trump got in office, their true colors came out, and they look at you as taken away from that country. That's why they were cheering when he did away with DEI and all this other shit. That's why you Jakes, man, you got to get out that simple state, man. Lamentations 4:17, man. Y'all look for a nation that can't save you. These devils don't give a fuck about you, man.
Facts.
Down, everything going left. We all should fight and stand together, man.
Then that's the simple one, because the true blooded Edomite, they're ready to kill Jake. If they see you, the problem. That's why they're slowly putting that narrative out there. They're the violent one. We're the one that's taking up all, you're taking over America.
Using up all the resources.
America's ruined because of you.
Yeah. It's like Matt Walsh did that documentary. He talking about slavery wasn't what you say it is and all this shit.
No accountability.
Exactly, man. Hey, our people are the reason why these devils got generational wealth.
Yeah, our people are the reason shit thriving.
Why they passed the substance to the babes.
Jacob is the form of all things, man. All these inventions, everything you see before you is by Jacob.
We make kingdoms great.
Yep.
And that's why earlier they refuse to let the prisoner go, because they know about Jake. That shit is over with. That's why you can't sit there and say, go back to Africa, go back to wherever, Jamaica, wherever. Because they know without us, there is no America.
Right. Yep. We're kingdom builders.
Right. We are the kingdom.
Right.
So imagine how, if we make this piece of shit great, imagine the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of their forefathers, right? Go ahead.
They do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, and everywhere you go around the planet Earth, it looks like America, man.
Yeah.
You know, cities all over the concrete jungle all over the planet, man.
Yep.
You know, Japan, Dubai, all the major cities around the world look the same, man. You know,
Chick-fil-A,
Taco Bell, Hooters.
Yeah, you read Genesis, the 3rd chapter or the 4th chapter. Cain was the one that built cities, man. He was the first to build cities. You know what I'm saying? Showing you who these people are, who they go back to. Right? Go ahead, Al.
He's the first one that made weapons too.
Exactly. His name literally means weapon.
Yeah, two-ball cane. What was it?
Traveling weapons.
It's dagger. Quayan.
Yeah, piercing weapons, something like that, right? You got it, Aki. Go ahead.
Verse 22. For I will rise up against them, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and the remnant, and the son, and the nephew, said the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, read the NLT, that verse right there.
What verse?
Isaiah 14, 22.
Yep, we're going to read down to 24, then we're going to jump to Jeremiah 50 and 22.
This is Isaiah 14 and 22 in the NLT. This is what the Lord of Heaven's army says. I myself have risen against Babylon. I will destroy its children and its children's children, says the Lord.
Yeah, Esau's whole line is cooked. All right? This is it for the Edomite, man. The Babylon that's being discussed here is talking about America, man. The Most High is about to get rid of this place, bro. Right? Let's read on that.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
So he said his line is cooked. This is Job 27:14. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword.
There you go.
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really, right. That's why they're mad, because they see that their blessing is over.
That's right.
You know, and everything that's coming from here is all lead to them being burned. And then go to slavery 4,000 years and then be done away with.
That's it, man.
So the glory days is over. There is no golden dawn or none of that no more.
That's all that talks. Finished. That's all that talk of reviving this place. It's not gonna happen.
You know, I got something real quick.
Yep.
This is Sirach chapter 41 and verse 6. I'll read down. It says, "The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their prosperity shall be a perpetual reproach." And like the brother said, this is what you're seeing taking place now, man. It's a shameful thing to be an Edomite in these days and times, man. Oh, yeah. It's a shameful thing to talk about what your people done to society and shit, man. With the Matt Walsh, man, we thrive, man. Society's thriving, all that. Right. Nothing but fucking lies, man.
That's just shit that to pump up themselves, because they know that they're done, man.
Yeah, they cook. It says the children will complain of ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. And that's what you see them now, man, complaining on the shit, crashing out. Yep. I can't work. I don't get that
crying and shit.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Yep.
Get a job.
But what is all really going down to is
the toilet paper factory.
Yeah.
They're seeing that ultimately them being recognized as Edomites. That's the fucked up part of where they can't handle it, because it's one thing, all right, yeah, we guilty for slavery and all that, but the hearing that you're Edomites and then going into the judgment of the Edomites, that's not fair. That wasn't me. Yep. Well, you're an Edomite, so that doesn't matter what's fair or not. That's the Lord's judgment for you.
It's the Lord's will.
Right. Hebrews 12:16.
I'm going to finish it up. Verse 8. It says, "Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High. For if ye increase, it shall be to your destruction." And that's what you see, man. That's why, so when you increasing right next to your destruction, because your children are going to get drafted off and sent off to this damn war, man. Your kids, when this shit pop off, you going to be as that Chase rolling that day. People going to be coming after your ass. And it's just not these people on this side. You got all these heathen nations that can't wait to put a foot up your ass too, man. Everybody's going to be on the Edomite in the time of judgment, man.
And Ishmael, all that propaganda that made it seem like, you know, they're going to blow themselves up. Every time they get on the train with a book bag, a suitcase, and everybody's sitting seats away from them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they trying
he's
to make
slamming everybody, man.
And you watch the damn Hamites, you think them niggas all full, smiles in their face and shit.
Eating shit all day.
It's all the propaganda, man. All these heathens going to get that reputation too, man.
Yeah, that propaganda is heavy.
Yeah, what you did to the Ammonites, man. Right. You did
Pearl
Harbor. Nobody forgot about that
shit.
Shit.
They was mad when he did the president, prime minister, or whatever.
Yeah. Try to make a joke and shit.
She's like, I'll never come back to America.
Yeah.
Bombs in Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Right.
Nobody forgot about that.
Nobody forgot that.
That's
they
why.
Something from that today.
Yeah.
That land over there, they bombed is still toxic to this day, bro.
Nobody forgot, because you forgot Esau, the Lord haven't forgotten. Man. The Lord gonna put that spirit on the heathens and Jake to fuck your ass up.
They also remember the Wuhan labs.
Right.
Yeah.
All the nations gonna get their turn. What they boot.
We're gonna get ours first.
When the sun won't shine.
You got it back, bro.
Isaiah 14 and verse 23. I will also make it a possession for the bittern in the pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction.
Yeah, besom of destruction. That's going into the post-destruction of America.
Yep.
All right? It's going to be a wasteland.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
That's it.
The Lord of hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. And as I have proposed, so shall it stand.
That's right. So it's going to happen, whether you believe that or not. Let's go to Jeremiah 50 and 22. Let's read on down.
It says Jeremiah 50 and verse 22. And it says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction.
Yeah, the sound of battle is in the land, man. The drum beats of war are being heard all over the planet.
Yep.
Right? And all those things that are going on in the Middle East are going to come here eventually. Go ahead.
How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Yeah, Babylon, the hammer of the whole earth. Right? Go ahead.
How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Yep, this is the prophet Jeremiah saw. He saw the destruction of the daughter of Babylon. Go ahead.
I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon,
Yep.
and thou wast not aware.
Mm-hmm.
Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Yeah, you've been exposed. The Lord laid a snare for you. You've been caught, right? You've been caught in the trap. All right? Them small hats dragged you right into nuclear war, man. Yep. And there's no getting out.
Yep.
All right?
And the small hat been found out, too.
There you go.
He's been found out to be the worst piece of shit on earth.
Exactly.
Right.
I got scripture.
Over there, I say the pride of thy heart have deceived
There you
thee.
go.
Y'all didn't think these damn what's called sand people was gonna get the up some of y'all.
Yeah, sand.
Sweatpants and AKs.
What you say, bro?
Sweatpants and AKs.
Yeah, sweatpants and AKs. And flip-flops.
This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
That's right.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. And ultimately, America, Babylon the Great, has, made different peace treaties and, had different ambassadorships with different nations like South Korea. But I think, a couple days ago, it was what's the dude named Kim Jong-un.
They crossed the line, they shook hands.
They pretty much, these different nations is pretty much teaming up together to come against Babylon.
You had Taiwan and China. They talking about reuniting. Because they don't understand that it was always propaganda that made them feud amongst each other. And Esau, red ass, was always in the fucking mist, man. He's always in the mist.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer, man. Oh, y'all beefing, man. I can help you with that. I can help you with that.
I can give you weapons.
Yeah. I was give you military support. Right. And that shit don't work no more. Everybody said that you can't be trusted, man. But that goes back to Bible prophecy.
Can I get something real quick?
Come on.
This is Obadiah 1 and verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. So as the brother Yuan mentioned, all these nations, they're putting off their differences aside, and they're coming together to fight against a common enemy, which is America. That great enemy. What is I believe Russia calls him the Great Satan. No, it's I believe the Arabian countries.
Iran, Afghanistan. They all on the same tip.
I mean, but Russia said that your fucking president.
Satanists, they eat babies.
He said the drink, blood drinking party is over with.
Yeah, he said you filling your stomach with babies.
Read that Jeremiah again,
22.
20 was it about the Lord? He was stripping against the Lord.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware.
You weren't aware. You're caught now, man. Like I said, the whore has been trapped into a nuclear war.
Yep.
These niggas are running out of ammunition, man.
Yep.
Stockpiles are low. It's costing them $1 billion a day. You see what I'm saying? The Most High has Babylon in the ultimate trick bag.
Yeah. Which is going to lead to the fall of this society. When you're doing that, now all your allies and everybody is seeing that you're weak, that you're for the taking. And you already got what's going on as far as the cargo ships and stuff like that, like the supplies and stuff coming. So, like you said, America's basically broke.
That's why I said earlier. He's screwed, because if they pull out, all the country are going to see America's weakness. Right. It's pretty much saying you gave up a war you started.
Yep.
And then if you continue on with this war, it's going to bang on the back.
It's not going to go in their favor, man. You got all the you got the enemies uniting, coming together. It's over.
Yeah,
right.
The connecting with each other, they're all going around the dollar.
That's it.
So whatever direction that he's going to go, it's not going to benefit America at all.
Oh yeah.
Shit, even the EU nations, they're talking about making some type of I don't know, some type of coalition.
That was part of the ceasefire.
Daniel, the second chapter, right?
They told them, look, you can have access to the strait, but you're going to have to deal with either the yuan or
euros.
Euros, yeah.
Euros.
So you bypassing the dollar.
Down, you got it, brother.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon.
That's right.
and thou wast not aware.
Exactly.
Thou art found and also caught.
You caught, man. Caught red-handed. Literally. Go ahead.
Because thou hast striven against the Lord.
That's it, because you have striven against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All right? So the Lord set the perfect play up to trap your ass, man. And now you're getting ready to fall before the whole planet, man. Yep. Go ahead.
The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Which are the missiles. All right, go ahead.
For this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans.
This is the work of the Lord. Yep. Everything that you see that's been happening over the span of these first 4 months of the year is all the workings of the Lord, man. Yep. This is his movie. All right, go ahead.
Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left.
Let nothing of her be left. Destroy the whole land. Yep. Go ahead.
Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation.
Yeah, we read it earlier in Isaiah 34, man. Slay her bullocks, the lambs. Yep. That's symbolic of the people who are going to be a sacrifice in that nuclear fire. Yep. Right? It said, that last part, it says, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. We here. Yep. Right?
Verse 28, the voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our power, the vengeance of his temple.
There you go. So this is what we're declaring to our people, that this war, this nuclear war that's going to end Babylon, all right, is the vengeance of the Lord's people, man. The Lord's doing this for us. This is why all this shit is happening. This is why we're at the end of the world. This is for us. Right. Go ahead.
The controversy of Zion.
There you go, for the controversy of Zion.
You get that one in Joel.
You know? So that shows you the Lord never forgot us, man.
Chapter.
All right, we quoted it, but the Lord requires which is past. You see that? The sins of Babylon have reached unto the heavens. Now it's time to reward her. All right, does it not say reward her even if she have rewarded you? Right. Heavy, man. You got it, Doc.
For that scripture.
Yeah, whoever got it, then we'll read on.
So Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart. Actually, this is.
Hey, real quick, I got something. This is Isaiah chapter 35, verse 4, because like the elder said, the Lord hath forgot us. This is Isaiah chapter 35 and verse 4, it says, say to them that are fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power will come with vengeance.
Woo, man.
Even with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, with a recompense.
With the recompense.
He will come and save you.
There you go.
The Lord haven't forgot us. The Lord haven't forsaken us, man. And that's the mindset you have to understand, that the Lord has put this, he has set this kingdom up for a fall, but also he has set it up where he's going to redeem the elect of his people, man. He's never forsaken his people, man. It says, then the eyes of the blind shall be open and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. And you see that now, man, because the elect of the nation of Israel is awakening up to the truth according to the Bible, man. And they're coming back into who they are through the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Yep. They see through the bullshit and they can hear now. They can hear a way say, come back and repent. This is the way. Walk ye in it, man.
Yep. The vengeance of his temple, right? Yeah, somebody has something else?
Yep. It's Joel 3, because you were saying we're proclaiming this message out to the world, man. Mm-hmm. So proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
That's right.
Right? So we're putting the vibration of war in the earth, man. Right? Because that's what's going to be needed to get us to the kingdom, man. Right? For all these next steps to take place, we need escalation. Right. You know? So what we do is the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is causing war tensions to be stirred up in every facet of your life, man. Right? That's why when it talks about there being division, whether it be amongst the nations, amongst these people in the cities, amongst your family, right? Everything is being divided. That's the spirit of war being stirred up in the earth, man.
That's right, bro. That's right.
Yahushua said, I'm come to send fire on the earth. You know, but what will have be kindled already?
That's it.
You know, so that fan, that fire is being fanned right now, man. Yeah. It's continuing to rise.
Yep.
How much more when Yahushua returns, man?
Hey, and everything's spiritual. We just read Isaiah 35 and 4, and the Lord said those are blind or deaf. We literally just had a deaf man just walk by, man. He was really talking like that.
That's it.
Man,
hey,
right,
real quick,
right there.
Give me Zechariah 8 and 1. Because we just talking about all these things that are being done in the earth right now are being done for his people, right? Give me that.
This is Zechariah 8 and verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord of hosts came to me, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy.
I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy, man. Are we not the apple of the Lord's eye?
Right.
Yeah. Right? How's it go? He that toucheth you. Somebody give me that, the apple of the eye. Yeah, give me that. But keep going out.
God. Verse 2, Zechariah 8 and 2. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy, and I was jealous for her with great fury.
Yeah, I was jealous for her with great fury. We're the Lord's woman. Jeremiah 6 and 2. Israel is that comely and delicate woman. All right? Give me that. Did you find it?
Is it Lamentations?
Try
it. Zechariah 2:8.
Try it out.
Zechariah chapter 2 and verse 8 says, For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you.
Yep.
For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
Yeah, he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. And the Lord's going to come back with great fury, man. He was jealous for his women. He was jealous for his people, man. Right? Go to from there. Go to Joel 3.
Yeah. See, look,
1 and 2. Yep.
Yeah, that's what they got. I'm up here looking for.
Yeah, and they get Zechariah 1, 14 and 15 too, and then we'll go back to what you got.
That's where I was at.
I got Zechariah.
What the hell's going on out here, man? It's crazy. But watch that.
You read that.
Yeah.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yehoshaphat.
And we're witnessing that now. We're actually witnessing the gathering of the nations now in that region of the world, in Western Asia. All right, so-called Middle East. You got it, Doc.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
There you go. He's going to plead with them for my people, my heritage Israel, man. Again, the vengeance of his temple. Right? Give me that one in Zechariah.
Zechariah 1 and what you say?
14, 15?
1 and 14. This is Zechariah chapter 1 and verse 14. So the angel that communed with me said unto me, Cry thou, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I am jealous for Jerusalem and for Zion with a great jealousy.
Ooh, see, I'm jealous for Jerusalem and Zion with great jealousy. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
And they helped forward the affliction, man. Hey, even outside of Esau, Moab, Ammon, Ishmael, Ham, all the heathen, man. They put hell in us too. All right? They forward the affliction, man. Hey, you got Moab and Jake neighborhood selling them fucking cats, rats, and dogs. There's a video I meant to send to you, brothers, man. They did I guess the police did a sting operation. I don't know if it was Canada, it was somewhere. And they had trash bags full of dead dogs that were getting ready to go to Chinese restaurants.
Oh, shit, I see.
And it was pulling them out them trash bags.
Guess what? I seen one earlier this morning. Well, remember Halal? They had one with fucking goddamn, what's the little things that U-Haul just pull up fucking damn dirty ass meat, just about to go in the Halal restaurant.
That's it. And they feed that shit to Jake.
Yeah, and what Halal over there by where we used to camp at? Yeah, I said, what the fuck?
Yeah,
nasty.
So they forwarded, they be feeding Jake poison, all types of shit, man. All right, they just as racist as the fucking devil.
Yep.
All right, so they getting ready to catch the work too. Oh yeah. All right, nobody is exempt. Jeremiah 30 and 16, real quick. Then we go back to that, just to make that point, man.
Let's look at Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour these shall be devoured.
All they that devour these people on the sign shall be devoured. Go ahead.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them.
Every one of them. How many nations are there? 18 nations. 17. Well, outside of Israel, 17 nations. Right. All right. All of our adversaries, every one of them. Go ahead.
Because even if they didn't do anything, they're complicit in what's happening right now.
There you go.
Man.
They benefit off of it.
Exactly.
Right. That fits everybody. You don't hear about them, but even them, they guilty too.
That's right.
You got to read some more.
Jeremiah 30:16. Every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
So that's the big payback on Esau and all the nations. All right, they're not getting out of that judgment, man. All right, so he that touches you touches the apple of my eye. The Lord said, man. Right? The Lord was jealous for his woman, Zion.
I got one more.
Go ahead, Ak.
Luke 16:29. 21. This is Luke 16 and verse 21. It says, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
This is speaking on the rich man and Lazarus. The rich man represents the Edomites, and Lazarus represents the Israelites, man. Keep on.
Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores.
And the dogs of the heathen. Yeah, the heathen nation. Right. And they knew you was in a destitute state, and they licked his sores, man.
That's it.
Hey, just like now, they desired us to be put in the graves and know who we was. They thrive off of us not knowing who we was, our ignorance, so they can prosper and keep forwarding it, man.
That's why they rejoiced in Revelation 11.
Right.
Right, where it talks about how they rejoiced over us when they put us in slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
they thought they had us.
Yeah, and also the one in Lamentations, man. Yep. This is the day we
right.
look for.
Yep. Right. Yeah. 2:15.
Yep. They thrive, they profit off Jake not knowing who they are, man.
That's it, man.
That's why they, like bro said, they got all these they have all their businesses in Jake neighborhoods. They don't live there. They live in fucking suburbs and shit, man.
They don't eat.
And they don't eat that shit, man.
Yeah, they don't eat that goddamn kung pao chicken.
Hell no. They don't eat that goddamn
They don't eat that shit, that sesame seed shit.
Hell no.
They don't eat that shit.
I'll never forget that video Elders did, and Elder Tazai and said that he asked the dude, he was like, we don't eat that, that's for y'all.
Yeah.
And they real shit, that shit is nasty.
Yeah.
Eating motherfucking backs and rabbit heads,
rat sandwiches and shit,
eyeballs and shit.
Squid.
They got it's a meal where they eat. It's literally fetus.
Oh.
It's a fetus.
Yeah, it's a fetus burger.
Yep.
They got like
soup.
Soup.
Monkey soup and shit.
Monkey brains and shit like
monkey
that.
Monkey brain. They eating that.
Monkey and rice.
Yeah.
Monkey brains and rice.
Monkey brains and rice. God damn.
That's like going to India and eating that street shit.
Yeah. That shit's crazy.
You trying to die.
Them niggas ain't gonna be nowhere in no kitchen.
Nah, hell no.
Fuck no.
Unless they clean.
Nigga was stirring the soup with his foot.
No, it was a woman.
Wiping it out.
It was a woman. The bitch was cutting the meat with her toenail, bro.
I saw that. Yeah. Had that big ass toenail. And she was slicing that shit.
What the fuck?
That toenail was sharp as
The
fuck.
motherfuckers were lining up ready to eat this shit.
I'm like, man, this shit got
He
going.
eat all three foods, but that shit is demonic, bro.
You just want to die.
This is why we got to get put back in power so we can show these people how to live.
Right. This is Revelation 18 and verse 4. A call to come out of Babylon. And I heard a voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. So that's, the Israelites, we out here to wake y'all up, man, tell you, y'all better come back, y'all about to see y'all shine, and, get the hell away from these damn, from Babylon the Great. Because Most High finna ready to destroy this bitch, man. And if you don't come back to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, you're going to be destroyed right along with the plagues, man. Most High is going to send them on this place. You see what's going on. You see how we talking, how these damn nations treat us, man.
Yeah,
right.
They don't like us, man. Don't none of them like us, man. So you sit there and say you like Babylon the Great. You don't want to join forces with your power and get the hell out of this place, man. So you're going to be destroyed. You're going to die right here with these damn devils, man. These are all the nations.
Right, that's right. Got it. Let's go back to Jeremiah, where we was holding at Jeremiah 50.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her.
See that? Do unto her all that she has done, do unto her. All right, go ahead.
For she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, America has been proud. Keep going.
Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, said the Lord.
And it's happening now, man. American soldiers are dying right now out there. Then they said what by the end of the year, the draft, right?
Yeah, the draft, December the 26th, 2026.
Men and women, man.
But you got to think about it. Before that even take place, you got to understand the state of the world. It's already going to be probably some turmoil taking place, man. A lot of uproars. Because once that start amping up, people are going to be realizing like that's right around the corner.
Yep.
And then people are going to start more protests, more sedition. It's going to be amped up in that day. Leave the country. Yep. But now that's why they got ice at the airport. That's why they got ice at the airport, man.
You ain't going nowhere.
They getting all this set up where you be a norm to it. So when you even think about it, they gonna be checking your ID. Yeah. You know, ICE got the new machines to the
They got that high tech shit.
Yeah. Basically got the borders right here. You ain't going over there. Digital ID and all that stuff. You got
it's gonna be chaos in the fucking airports, man.
Yeah. And if the Lord ain't dealing with you, your ass out of there.
And Canada sealed the borders off. Mexico sealed the borders off.
It was always keep your ass in.
But see, Trump said that from the jump. He said he was gonna make a wall. He's talking about keep the nations out. No, it's keep your ass in here.
Keep your ass in nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
That's 2 Ezra 15, man.
There you go.
You got it back.
Desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
That's it, man. It's over, man.
Keep going?
Yeah, keep going out.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said the Lord, power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee.
Yeah, this is the time. Right here. We living in the time right now. Go ahead.
And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all around. And it shall devour all round about him.
There you go. So the most proud shall stumble and fall. That's America, man. That's Esau. Yeah, we're reading what's playing out literally in the earth right now, man, in real time. All right, this is it, man. This war. This Iranian conflict is going to lead to nuclear war. It's going to lead to the crash of this American economy, the ushering in of the chip, right? And then after that, hey, it's all she wrote because, hey, like Elder Apostle Bar made emphasis about a couple years ago, he said before it all goes to hell, remember they got to mandate that RFID microchip, man. You see? So imagine how close we really are to that happening, man. All right, the reset that they're talking about. How America's economy is in financial straits. You see, everything is set up to go according to the plan of the Lord, man.
Right.
So we really don't got a lot of time left pursuing Romans 13 and 11.
Right.
All right? Our salvation is closer than we believe.
Right.
All right? Nearer than we believe. Time is running short. You got it, brother.
Yeah, because, everything in the news, is really being downplayed.
Exactly.
Everything is being downplayed. A lot of the turmoil that's really going on, is really very imminent. To the point where anything can break. All hell can break loose at any moment, man.
Exactly.
You got to go to one of these social media apps to get the damn truth, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got to go to the prophets.
Yeah.
They gonna get rid of
All the prophets.
Still, like you said, Threads, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever.
Yeah, see what's going on over there in the Middle East
that's
around the
where
world.
You still going to motherfucking Fox News and all these other shit now. You still.
I like to use them sources just to show you what they're talking about.
Yeah. If you want the true scoop, you got to go elsewhere.
Yeah, use some sort. You see how just dumb they still, and then I go to the comments and look how stupid them fucking Edomites are and shit.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah.
Go Trump.
Dumbass.
Midterms.
Yeah.
The video you did earlier, they was hitting them on the head.
Yeah, Ishmael made that video. I found that online. Ishmael made that video.
They was thumping his
ass. Bopping his ass. Beat.
I was like, damn. Way to start the lesson off.
That's literally what's happening to Trump anyway, behind the scenes.
Yeah, that was spiritual. That's why I played that. It's like, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Big dummy.
Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Go ahead.
And all that took them captive held them fast. They refused to let them go.
We're still in captivity. So-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Hispanic are still in captivity right here in America, man.
Right.
And all those that held us captive refused to let us go. So it's gonna have to take Yahweh Shai to deliver us out of this condition, man.
Right.
Right? Real quick, Isaiah 61, verse 1 and 2. Hey, niggas talking about they liberated. No, the liberation is gonna come when the Lord come back, man. We still in captivity.
You liberated.
We still in hell. You still paying taxes. You ain't sovereign. You ain't got no kingdom. What are you talking about, man? Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 61 and verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Yeah, our people, that's the brokenhearted, man. We're the ones oppressed, captive, enslaved, in poverty, family system broken. All right, niggas don't know their fathers, their parents and shit, man.
No true legacy.
Nothing,
man. No generational wealth. Nothing. It's all through the
Peace, King. Go ahead, brother.
It says to proclaim liberty to the captives.
To proclaim liberty to the captives. We're proclaiming liberty to our people, man. This shit is almost over, man.
Right.
Okay, hang in there, Jake. This is the time to get weak and start doubting the Lord, man. All right, fall out the truth for your woman, fucking job. All right, get tired, get weak. This ain't it, man. All right, he that endureth to the end is the same that should be saved.
Wow.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
And the opening of the prison to them that are bound. We're the ones that's bound.
Yep.
All right, we're in those spiritual chains, so to speak. You know.
Right.
The true liberation comes through Yahweh Shah, man. Nothing else. Not no goddamn reparations. Not getting acres of land. Right. Not no fucking UN agreement to do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Knowledge.
Yeah, they acknowledge slavery.
Lord,
man.
We already know that.
We passed that now, man.
Right. We want to acknowledge whoop your ass.
That's it, man. That's it.
Wake up and your ass.
We don't want a piece of
only
pie. We want the whole
We
pie.
want the whole goddamn pie.
Only
It was ours
acknowledgement we want.
before. We gonna get it back.
That's it, man.
The only acknowledgement we want is through your by Shema Shai.
Come on,
no
man.
acknowledgement you goddamn people.
That's right, man.
We didn't care when y'all denied reparations. We never get them shit.
Exactly.
Right.
Give me one more. Isaiah 51 about, because we talking about the captivity, and then we'll read back to Jeremiah.
51-2.
This is Isaiah 51:1. Hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness, ye that seek the Lord, look unto the rock whence ye are hewn, and to the hole of the pit whence ye are digged.
All right, jump down to verse 14. That's
Isaiah 51:14. It says, the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit.
That he should not die in the pit. The pit is America.
Yep.
We're the captives that hasten to be loosed.
Valley of the shadow of death.
Come on, man. That's us. Go ahead.
Nor that his branch should fail.
Yeah, so again, the only way out of this hellhole is Yahweh Shai, man. Period. All right? Let's go back to the Jeremiah 50 we was reading.
Can I get this real quick, Captain?
You got it.
Isaiah 52.
So Isaiah 52 and verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion.
Awake, put on our strength. That strength represents this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, the true standard, which is the Bible, man. And that's what the elder's going into, man. Don't be putting your trust in this fucking place, man. Seeking reparations and shit like that. For what? That shit ain't gonna do nothing, man.
Right.
You forward no affliction trying to stay here, man.
Right.
Keep going.
Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem.
Beautiful garments represent the wisdom, knowledge, understanding according to the Bible. That's right. Not a physical garment. Keep going.
The holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean.
This is the last time we're going to be ruled over by the heathen.
Yep.
This is it right here.
That's right.
Right? That's what that's talking about. Go ahead.
Shake thyself from the dust. Arise and sit down, O Jerusalem.
Yeah, shake thyself from the dust and state of confusion, man. Rise and sit down, O Jerusalem, man. Rise out of that dead state, man. Come to the true understanding according to the Bible, man. Because you see that with a lot of our people are still confused, man.
That's right.
They're still in all these damn churches. They're still going down there voting. Like, what is that doing?
Exactly.
You still confused.
Exactly.
You forwarding the system, man.
Exactly.
Still going down there buying up all these goddamn Gucci, Louis, all that bullshit.
Right.
Jordans and shit. They don't, but still got you in a dead state, man. That shit don't mean anything, man.
At this point in time where we at in prophecy, you got to be beyond being black.
Exactly.
Right.
Your mind should be past being a black person at this point. A goddamn Latino, a Spanish man.
Puerto Rican pride.
Yeah. Hispanic and shit, man. You got to be beyond that right now, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Shake thyself from the dust and sit down, O Jerusalem, Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck.
Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, man. Because Jake is not even physical chains anymore. It's more the mental state.
Mental and spiritual.
Yeah, mental and spiritual, man. Because you don't know who you are, you don't know where you're going, man.
You don't know who your enemy is, you don't know who in captivity.
Just walking around naked, that's the scripture say, man.
You got niggas right now still thinking, okay, we gotta look who's gonna replace Trump. Like that. Bro, you ain't figured it out yet?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Like how I say the curses that our people they grope like blind men.
Blind men, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the dark.
In the dark, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's Jake, man.
Yep. That was it. Kind of was it, Cap.
You go back.
Jeremiah 50?
Yeah, Jeremiah 50.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 34. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name.
That's right.
He shall thoroughly plead their cause.
Hey, the Lord is going to thoroughly plead our cause. Yep. We read a bunch of scriptures on that.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
Yeah, what does that mean? He's going to wipe them out. He's going to wipe out the inhabitants of Babylon, man. Go ahead.
A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Lord, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men.
That's it. Exactly. Keep going. And that's the missiles. Go ahead.
A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed.
That's it. Hey, brothers talking about how America is confounded right now, man. Confusion. Right. All right. People don't know who to trust and what to believe, and you know, the minds of the people right now are all over the place.
Yeah, and this why you see a lot of them heathen going into bunkers and shit, man.
Right.
You got them going into mountain retreats and shit. I know brothers sharing that. You got Esau and 400 families already under a mountain retreat.
Yep.
Because they know something big is coming, man.
That's right.
A sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her. And they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed.
Yeah. That's the military getting wiped out. Yep. You know, getting destroyed. It said that they should become as women as you see. You know, the military is weak. There's a heavy feminized spirit that's pushed out here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You see that, and that is went through time, man, because what is in the Sirach, they say throughout the years and generations.
Yep.
Yeah, second, man.
First shall be weakened throughout.
Yeah. And you like the sniper said, man, did a lesson the other day. You about to send a bunch of fucking TikTokers and streamers over there and shit.
Yeah.
Twitch and shit. Fucking IG models and shit.
Yep.
OnlyFans bitches.
Cook,
man. The fuck they got to do, man?
Everybody gets
They can barely goddamn walk through the goddamn sea without fucking goddamn hurting their goddamn ankle, man. What more so go through some mountain terrains?
Niggas out there TikToking, bro.
Shit. Yeah. They gonna be out there TikToking and getting blown the fuck up.
Nigga doing the fucking it's a man doing a makeup tutorial in his whole
armor. The military is finished.
That's why when the scripture said the men shall be as women, niggas are literally turning into women.
That's it.
It's real. Weak ass military.
Men having a soft age, man.
That's it, man. It's over, bro.
Yeah, it's done.
America has no fight. You got it.
That's why he said, "Have they come weak as thee?"
Exactly.
Yep.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 38. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up, for it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols.
Yeah, these people are bugged out, man, on these idols, man. The Lord gonna dry the water up, as you see the AI data centers drinking all the water. The water's becoming toxic.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
The Mississippi River is drying up.
Come on, man.
You can't forget it. And this dude, it's something in Texas where a lot of water is drying up. They having to relocate a lot of family members in this town in Texas due to what? Data centers.
Yep.
We're not speaking on that, man.
The 15-minute cities.
The 15-minute cities. They say these data centers, it's like 3-4 fucking Walmart sizes, man.
It's crazy.
Big as shit.
Crazy.
Sucking up all that fucking water.
All that water, bro.
All to make AI stuff.
Yep.
Super drought. Go ahead.
Verse 39. Therefore the wild beasts of the desert Therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Yeah, so that adds to Isaiah 34, the last couple of verses, man, on the complete desolation of America. All right, go ahead.
As the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
Yeah, you can speak on it, brother. That's it right there.
Kind of reading it back. It says, as Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, because pretty much they was doing detestable acts in Sodom and Gomorrah, and then the other three neighboring cities. So just as that happened, the scriptures say, as an example, for those that live ungodly, roughly paraphrased, that's what's going to happen to America, Babylon the Great.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. Bro's gonna add on anything? You know, say before we wrap it up. Any closing precepts? But that's it, man. Hey, the most high, the most proud shall stumble and fall, man. All right, what a time to be alive, man.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, Elder Apostle Gabar, he had made mention about the Feast of the Beast. Yeah. I think it's like April. What's the date? It was April 19th to like May something. All right.
Oh shit, that's
so a lot of shit. He was saying about a lot of shit can happen between now and then. And in the same sentiment we all share is that, hey, Mayday. This got to be the year.
Yeah, you can't forget about Mayday.
Yeah, Mayday, yeah.
You can't forget about
So this could be the year right here, man. So, hey, just stay glued to prophecy, man. It's going down.
Yeah, stay locked in. Can we get occupied yourself in prophecy?
Yeah, you got it, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it, man. You got to stay occupying yourself in this ministry and this word, man. So you stay locked in so you won't start to weary your way into the likeness of this world, man. You want to fall back to the snares of traffic of this society. You got to stay locked in and glued into the prophecies, man. I'm going to go like that for me real quick.
18?
No. This is it's in the pocket book. Occupy.
Yeah, 39 and 1.
39 and 1.
That's it, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We out of here, baby.
Sirach chapter 39 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High,
that's right,
and is occupied in the meditation thereof,
occupied in the meditation thereof, keep going,
will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient.
We'll seek out all the wisdom of the ancient. That's what, according to the Bible, man. That's why we go into the scriptures and we reference the prophets of old, man. Keep going.
And be occupied in prophecy.
And we be occupied in prophecy. Because when you go into the scriptures from the Old Testament to the Apocrypha to the New Testament, they were always occupying in prophecy. They was always doing the will of Yahweh Shem Al Shai. It wasn't of them. They were speaking the same vision. They were saying what? They were speaking the same song. The tune never changed, man. Though it was different singers, it was still the same song, man. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah.
Same song.
Just redone over and over again, man. Yeah.
They might just give a little bit more detail.
Yeah. Keep going.
Verse 2. He will keep the sayings of renowned men.
He will keep the sayings of renowned men. Just basically what Priest just said, man. He will keep the sayings of renowned men. Though he tuned it up a little bit, because while we're in a so-called modern area and we talk with so-called a little bit of different slang, but guess what? That's what they was doing. That's why a lot of people couldn't get it then. They were speaking in parables, man. That's why we say the MOTB. People don't know what that is. If I ask them to say what the MOTB is, they don't know I'm saying what? The mark of the beast. They don't know that. It's saying it's different parables, man. But that's showing that the prophets of old are back today, man. The spirit of prophets are subject to the prophets, man. Keep going.
He will keep the sayings of the renowned men. And where subtle parables are, he will be there also.
Exactly what you said, man. Where subtle parables are, he will be there also, man.
You gotta have the Holy Spirit.
You gotta have the Holy Spirit. Matter of fact, can you get, it's 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 17 on down.
2 Peter, you said chapter 1?
2 Peter chapter 1, verse, verse.
What you looking for?
Sure. Yeah.
Second
Peter 1 and
2 Peter's 1 and
20.
Yeah, so yeah.
God. 2 Peter. Oh, that's 1 Peter.
First Peter?
That's 2
Peter 1 or 1 Peter?
No, first.
Is it 1 Peter?
Yeah, you're right there.
Go up.
Yeah.
2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well, that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place.
And we have more sure word of prophecy, man. That's why we had a Rakakodash, the Holy Spirit dealing with us, man. And it said, as what? Shine in a dark place. Mm-hmm. What is that? Isaiah 60:2. Yep. Gross darkness to earth, gross darkness to people. That's right. Because America's that dark place, man. Yeah, Jeremiah 10:22, man. What is that? Psalms, the 23rd chapter, man. The Battle of the Shadow of Death, man. That's America, man. This low land, man. Keep going.
The fact that we have the wisdom of Yahweh Shah to be able to navigate through this dark world, man. And you're blessed if you have the Spirit. You truly have the Spirit.
That's it, man.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
That's right, man.
It says, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
That's why we don't come out of our own heart, man. Proverbs 3:5, man. Lean not on our own understanding, but trust in the Lord with all our heart. We're not leaning on the words what we got to say. We're going to let the scriptures talk, man. We're not going to say, oh, well, how do you feel about it? No. How the Lord feel about it, man? That's how we coming, man. We ain't coming about my opinion, what I got to say and what I believe. No, what the Lord believes.
That's done at this point.
Yeah, that's over with,
people's
man.
Opinions and all that, thoughts. Everything is about what prophecy says, man. That's the main talking point.
Yeah.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of the Most High.
But holy men. Holy means what? Sanctified, separate, man. So these weren't your ordinary Joe sit pack or ordinary 2/3 ass niggas out here, man. These was holy men sent by Yahweh Shah, man. They were separate through birth, man. They was already ordained through the foundation of the earth to do the will of Yahweh Shah, man. Keep going.
It says, holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit.
Spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit, man. That's what you see taking place right now, man. That's why you see brothers on the highways and hedges on the four corners of the earth, man. They got the Holy Spirit on them. That's why it's a fire within them that they apt to teach, man. They can't keep it in. They got to teach, man. It's within us, man. Keep going.
So,
was that it? Let's jump back.
So, Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 39 and verse 3. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and be conversant in the dark parables.
And be conversant in the dark parables, man. The deep understandings of the scriptures, man. Those that people have a stumbling block over, the men of the Lord, we understand it, we comprehend it. That's why we have the will of Yahweh Shah flowing through us, man. Keep going.
He shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries.
That was it. Matter of fact, give me 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter. And then we'll end it off with that, man. Like the brother said, prophecy, man.
From the top?
Yep.
2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
And that's what you see we're doing, man. As a man of the Lord, the scriptures we just read, we're occupying ourselves in prophecy. And what are we doing? We're measuring the times diligently within itself, man. We have the rod, man, the scriptures, man, the ruler. We can line it up through the scriptures. It has the whole blueprint of how things will be taking place before the Lord returns, man.
Play-by-play.
The play-by-play, we had the whole playbook, man. You think Madden had the playbook when you about to run the play, run this route, run that? What more so the Lord's script, man? Do this right here. Do this. Do this, man. That's what it say, right? The Lord,
he give us play in the spirit.
In the play in the spirit, just like they showed that thing up in the heavens. When that's how the Lord is, man. He said, "Look up, because your redemption draweth nigh, man." That's how the Lord is, man. Keep going.
It says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And what we've been saying throughout the years, man. Once they take their ass over there to Iran, guess what? It's about to get deep. A lot of stuff is about to start moving fast, man. And we're seeing that, man. They already over in the war with Iran. You see the rise of the MOTB system. You see the infrastructure B system with the data center and stuff like that. We're seeing all that, the forms of freedom of speech being taken up out of the world, especially in Babylon the Great. So we see what? We see the fall of this man's society, man. We see the uproars of the people crashing out, the love of many waxing cold. The scriptures are speaking for itself, man. Keep going.
Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yeah, and we see that, man. The earthquakes, the crazy weather patterns, the people rising up against the government, the corruption, the deceit, everything's been found out to be not what you think it is. The Lord spake on these things, and it's coming to pass, man. Keep going.
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end.
This man had a beginning, man. That's why the scriptures say better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. This man, the way this society was built up off the genocide of our people, man. That was his beginning of his so-called legacy, man. But now we're seeing the end of this man's society, man. Keep going.
It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end.
And we're at the end. Keep going.
And the end is manifest.
And the end is manifest. Because the scriptures say Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of their fall. And you're seeing that transition of power. Sirach the 10th chapter. That's been made manifest right before your eyes, man. Psalms the 50th chapter, 21st verse. I will set them in order before thy eyes, man. That's what the Lord's doing. The house of David, the Bayam Davidah, man. That's what these other camps is not speaking on. The tabernacles of David is being built, man. Keep going.
I'll get this real quick.
Come on.
It's manifest in the Etymology Dictionary. It reads, clearly revealed to the eye or to the understanding, open to view or comprehension. Right? So these things are being made evident, man. There's no questions anymore about what's happening according to prophecy, man. Right? If either you can see it or you can't. Right? Either you can see what the mark of the beast is or you can't. Either you can understand that we're going into World War III or you can't. Yep. Right? That's what it's coming down to at this point, man.
Yeah, as we read in Isaiah the 35th chapter, he will open up the eyes of the blind and the ears of the deaf. But that's what the Lord done, and that's only for the elect. Everybody else, he's going to keep blind and dumb deaf in that time, man. They ain't going to comprehend, they won't understand it, because it's not for them anyway. He didn't want them to get it.
And that's why I was thinking about this when you said the screenshot, when they put the house shot on Google. Yeah. The Lord is making himself known to the world, but only the elect is going to get to know him. So when all hell breaks loose, the access is going to get cut. If you ain't right with the Lord by then you asked out, man.
Yeah.
See the Lord while he may be found.
Like, Jake ain't got no excuse of knowing how about shooting shot at this point, man.
Yeah.
And what his will is.
That's right. It was a war.
Keep reading verse 12.
No, that was it. That was it. Hey, apparatus our Lord willing, the lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Stay glued to prophecy, man. And stay locked in, man, because ain't no time to be getting worried and feared. Nah, the Most High didn't give us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of sound mind. So stay locked in and focus and keep doing what you got to do to make your call to election sure, man. So with that, we want to close it out by saying,
Call on your lot, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakudash.
Double honors to our apostle, elders, great millstone of who well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.